Sunday afternoon in Thunder Bay as we continue with our coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. For a third Canadian championship, Rachel Homan. One of the very dominant teams has a different look here in Thunder Bay. Missing a main piece of their squad, Emma Miskew has now taken the reins, skipping this wildcard team. Will it be first time lucky for a three-time Scottish champ? 2 games, 2 wins. It's been high fives and all smiles for Northern Ontario. Tied, leading Pool A, Krista McCarville came out of the blocks quickly. Can Krista create more hometown magic? Draw 5. The Scotties continue. Oh, we're into it now. This is the first of the 3 draw-a-day games, and will be like this right through till final round robin draw on Thursday night, and all of it here at Fort William Gardens. This morning's draw featured teams from Pool B: Alberta against BC, Laura Walker against Marianne Arsenault. We're tied at 8. And remember the other night, Laura Walker had her problems with draw weight. Here she plays a little bit up weight, tap back, and that's enough for the win as they win it 9-8. It was Quebec, my goodness. They led 5-0 after 3, and look at by 1 over Yukon. Meanwhile, Team Canada picks up a second straight win over the team from Dartmouth, and Northwest Territories by a couple over Holly Duncan from Woodstock. And the standings now 2 draws in for both pools. McCarville and Crawford leading on Pool A. Pool B, Anderson, the 2-time defending champion, on top of the table, tied with Quebec. As on this Sunday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Thunder Bay. Cheryl, Kathy alongside once again. We wish a speedy recovery to Russ, who remains in quarantine after testing positive on Friday. So our featured game is Northern Ontario, the North against the South Ontario. And when you talk about this Northern Ontario team, came so close, right? They get to that semifinal at the trials, and now they're here, and boy, you have to be careful. They'll steal it right from under you. 6 stolen points in 2 games.
Yeah, and they've stolen their way to a nice 2-0 start. I think a lot of that starts with lead Sarah Potts. 93% after 2 games. She's setting the ends up so well, and then the team builds on it. And ultimately, they force the opposing skip to a really tough shot. And if it's missed, a steal comes about.
Big story, of course, with Ontario is Rachel Homan leaving to play mixed doubles with John Morris at the Olympics. So Emma Miskew now is skipping. But there's more adjustments.
Well, there really is, and I think everybody's looking at Emma, but Ali Flaxey comes into a team that she knows the strategy, she says, only from playing against them. Now she's trying to be contributing in some ways. She's not used to seeing that straight set by the Homan team, and she's miscalled, in her own words, a number of shots. She needs to get that comfort to be a big contributor.
Okay, so we've got Northern Ontario against Team Wildcard and Emma Miskew on Sandra Schmerler Day, and we hope that you'll make the call and make a donation.
The skipping element is going to be different for sure. I know the game from the hack and seeing it with the front end. So we're just going to try to go out there and have some fun, because this is basically my first time skipping an event, and it's at a national championship. So we'll do our best.
This year more than ever, just because the hype that's been going around the last few months about the Scotties. People sending their love and messages our way and making things for us and having signs, and I think this year it's just that little extra special.
Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, it's become the tradition. The first Sunday of the Scotties is Sandra Schmerler Day in honor of the great champion. Her legacy is this foundation in support of neonatal care centers across the country. There's the number. We hope you will make a contribution, as you so generously have in the past. It's time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Northern Ontario is from the Fort William Curling Club, which is attached to this arena. Skipped by Krista McCarville and backed up by Sarah Potts, Ashley Sipola, and Kendra Lilly. Team wildcard number 3 is the Homan team out of the Ottawa Curling Club, with Rachel now at the Olympics. Emma Miskew moves up. Sarah Wilkes is at third. Allison Flaxey has been called on, plays second, and Joanne Courtney at lead. But Flaxey, Allie will go into the hold the brush, as Kathy told us, for Emma Miskew. Well, that gives you an idea of who won the last rock, and that is Northern Ontario McCarville. She'll have the hammer playing the Red Stones. Wild card, Homan's team will play the yellow. And to get us underway on this Sunday afternoon, Sandra Schmerler Day, it is the Homan lead, Joanne Courtney.
So many adjustments for this Homan team, but one of the things that Rachel says it's her first, or Emma says it's her first time skipping, but it's also, she's only ever played one game without Rachel. So you just think of that, not having that person with you. Over that many years, they've only ever played one game without her. It's just a lot of adjustments all around, but they're starting to figure it out. And you know, once they do, they'll get in a groove, they can make all the shots. And Allie Flaxey is a great player to bring on this team and a good fit.
That silver medal in 16
whoa, looks like lots.
is when they lost the final to Chelsea Carey. Chelsea Carey is here, of course, as wild card team number 2. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. That might be one of them. Don't throw it through. Let's start with Team Homan.
Well, that was deep. I think with Homan's team, it's Emma's way. I mean, they've played her and Rachel together since they were 11, and so their strategy is very similar. But you can see that Emma's made the choice to be a bit more conservative until they've hit their stride, which is just smart. And it's the little things, because Sarah doesn't, she throws serve rocks, but she doesn't go back into the house with Emma. She's got to make sure the information about her throw gets to Emma before she puts the broom down for the next shot.
Yeah, you gotta get
Still
the
got a
center.
curl.
Hard, keep going.
Still got a curl. Keep it moving.
Keep going.
Yep.
Hard.
Right under. Yep.
Keep
You're
going.
doing it.
Dig.
And around they go. The keys now for Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville.
Well, I talked about Sarah Potts in the beginning, and she's just leading the way, and she's 93% versus Joanne, who's at 75%. And so setting up those ends is going to be key, and it shuts down that scoring area. And then force efficient. They have the ability to force teams, and sometimes, as we've talked about it, a steal will come about because of execution.
Whoa. Becky. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Not heavy. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa!
Kendra.
Hard, Kendra.
Go,
Hard, Kendra,
Kendra.
you gotta go.
Keys to the game brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Good, sweet.
That's about the perfect weight where you can get probably the most carving, the most curl from the brushing. You know, on a full hit weight, you're not getting a lot, the speed the rock's coming down the sheet, but that back line to hack weight, that's where you can really have some effect, and you can see it right there.
Clean. Whoa. Joe. Solid hack. Yeah. Gotta go, Joe.
Trying to help this over. Got to go, Joe.
Yep, keep going.
Trying to touch it? No.
Board. Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, just there's the difference in weight. You had all backline to hack on the first one, and that one was board, and just that little bit of overthrow, and it looks worse than it is.
The line's a little tighter than Sarah's. Get a curl more. Not back here, it's probably closer to here. Curling nice.
Really nice
All the way
chance
back,
here. Get
guys.
it back
Behind
deep in the rings.
Homan.
Don't leave a double anywhere.
All the way back. You gotta go. At least.
Gotta be back further.
No, we're not back. You gotta go even at least. Even at least.
It's even.
Okay. Okay, good sweep.
Good shot, huh?
Thanks.
I thought she was saying the line was staying out. Is that what she? Which way do you like?
Which turn do you like?
In, I'd say.
Yeah.
They couldn't quite get it there, Team Northern Ontario, but I would have loved to have seen that back to T-line, back 12 even. It just, now you see what's happening where Emma's looked at this and they can make a hit and roll off this for shot.
Weight's good. Close. Whoa. Go, Joe. Go. Yeah. Go. Roll it a bit. Good shot. Nice shot, Allie. Really nice, Allie.
Could make up for Allie Flaxey.
Nice throw.
That back one, is it in?
Huh?
Is that back one in?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yes. Yep.
They really want to roll away on this.
Okay, we're nosing.
And knows that they do.
Yeah, that's, you know, even by Allie not making the full roll for shot, she at least forced them to try to roll away so you didn't leave a double. Now the chance to get out of this end.
So Sarah Wilkes moves up into the third spot. Joanne Courtney. 1, 2. Is going to be enough to push it through.
Good throw, Sarah.
And it will hang on to the back edge. Will that come into play now?
She's that hard, too. Yeah, she let go
It's
edge
better
on edge,
though, Vic, because at least it's not, it was so buried right behind that center guard. At least you might have a chance.
Yep. Right out. Keep going. Go. Good throw, Sarah. Depth-wise?
I like it up here.
I can't. Top 12?
Like top 8. Yep.
Okay. So similar to draw to the button?
Yeah.
I didn't think you had to. No, I didn't either.
Hey, lines, guys, same as Ashes.
Kendra is saying it's hard to believe.
Curling hard, guys.
She was like Kathy and me before the game, how you go to Saskatoon and she said you get off the plane, you take your bags, you unpack, and boy, you're that close to then packing for Beijing.
Go.
That close.
Good sweep, guys.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kendra. I didn't think you were light. Well, no.
And then she just catches the top edge of the
But you got
the
to
12,
it even
the
farther
sit 2.
than-
Well, there's just no rewards for second place at that event, just nothing.
True.
It's win and go, or you get nothing in the end.
Okay.
That's normal.
What I found really interesting is that she said that she felt that the difference between them and other teams still is their inability to adjust as quickly. She said they felt that at the trials, and they felt that in last night's game. They really struggled. And she said, we're just not adjusting to the ice as fast. When it changes, we're like a step behind, and that's what she feels they need to do to be better.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, Kathy, because one of the things they said that they worked on between the trials and here was in their practices trying to adjust their kicks, because what caught them in the game, if you remember against Jennifer Jones, is that the ice changed and the speed changed and they didn't catch on to it quick enough. So I think it's a matter of communication probably is number one, and the second thing is how do you adjust your kicks as a player?
But Kendra was very honest when we spoke with her earlier, because I think I mentioned the other game. She played a 63% game in that game where they lost and were eliminated, and she readily admits they all four have to bring their best week to get through and take that step up onto the podium. So here are all the rest of the games as we're featuring, of course, Pool A. We're playing on the outside sheet A. PEI and Team Wildcard number 1, skipped by Selena Negavan. On sheet C, it's Andrea Crawford out of Fredericton. Can you win 3 straight out of the gate for the first time ever for Andrea at a Scotties? And meanwhile, On sheet D, it's two teams looking for their first wins, Newfoundland and Labrador against Saskatchewan.
Okay.
That Crawford is a terrific story. First time since 2006 in her first appearance has she won 2 straight to start a Scottie. So never having won 3 has the opportunity today if she can beat Nunavut.
Fantastic for them. You just saw that flash. We've called the sheet. What is it, Vic? Our 3rd time on the sheet. And that out turn curls, and this in turn is a little bit straighter.
Try and bounce off a little if you can.
Jeez.
It's just not quite as fast there.
That shouldn't have curled.
No, just straight light on that one.
Okay.
I don't think that had any business curling like that.
No, it
Like
once it went, it kept going. It looked like it might
We're
drag.
heavy out of her hand. But I thought we'd be
a
there.
little bit more than yours.
That's curious. Thought it was heavy out of her hand.
Yeah, and for it to curl like that, I talked to John about the sheet. John Wall, the head ice maker, and he said the fan side of the sheet is a little bit lower, and they're trying to build it up because that's why we kept seeing it being so straight on the left-hand side as you're looking at it. So maybe they've built it up a little bit, and you're getting a bit more curl.
More weight.
Yeah, more.
Whoa.
Yes, yes. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 9.
Yes, go on.
Slide this by the your own at the back and sit there. Sure enough, do and roll inside.
Nice shot.
So the opportunities have been traded back and forth here. You know, you had that early flash,
Good throw.
Shoot.
and you think, okay, now it's advantage wild card. SQ, no, there's a mistake. Comes up light. Now
I
the
don't know if they knew that mine was
opportunity
down, so they
again
probably thought
for Northern Ontario to get a possible deuce.
Just trying to capitalize on those misses. And first end is always a little bit of a guess on the ice and what the weight is. And so that's when you see these kind of back and forth ends.
All right, Kathy, let's get it going here with Prince Edward Island against wild card Team Fleury.
Well, Suzanne Burt tried a double on her final stone, just missed the back stone, so only got 1, and where her shooter is, it is not shot, so already lying 1. Selena is drawing to lie 2.
Got it by the guard, they did. You're going to get them both. Oh, one just across the top, and so McCarville and Northern Ontario will get a chance for their deuce.
And there's a deuce on the left.
So had struggled with her draw weight, but it's there for her right now out of the gate for Selena Negevin.
Knew it was moving. It's just hard to believe with an out turn.
Yeah. Emma, she saw Kendra's flash right there, but it's just hard to believe because how straight Homan throws their rocks, all of them on that team, and I just don't think she gave herself enough ice. Picked it, but still gives McCarville a chance now to make a really good come
and
around.
I still kept it on the line. Like it ran like straight for a very long time.
I never thought we were going to be, like I didn't think we were heavy.
Yeah.
But I also thought we could have got that there.
Still talking about her draw on the first.
You know, that's not, goes to your point earlier about the steals. The fact that she's only 25% on her conversions. So you have to make that up somehow. So you steal the points to get the, to get the win.
She can make it up here, though.
Yeah, no doubt. But
We're good.
Yeah, no.
she started with 2 wins.
Put points on the board
Nice throw,
somehow.
Krista. Nice. 2 red.
And 2 it is. So they've both had their opportunities to get out of their messes. Ultimately, it's cleanup on aisle 3 by Northern Ontario. Krista McCarville has the brush down after scoring 2 in that first with last rock. And now it'll be wild card number 3, Team Homan. That does have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
Okay, cocktail's okay. I give you similar body with a better ad.
There's the number to call, as this is indeed Sandra Schmerler Day, the tradition now on the first Sunday of the Scotties, in support of neonatal care across the country
3-4.
since 2002.
Yeah, if you can finish, but if it's not in.
Foundation has supported
Yeah, keep going.
some 87 different hospitals in every province and territory, and
Nice pair, Joe.
Emma Miskew got a chance to visit one of those hospitals.
Nice sweep.
I had the privilege, I think it was 2016, and going to the Scotties when we had lost the provincial final and being a part of the Sandra Schmerler telethon. And we went to the hospital in Grand Prairie, and we were able to actually see a bunch of babies that were using all the equipment that everyone has generously donated to purchase for these hospitals. And I was blown away, not only by the size of these babies and how tiny they were, how much they needed it, but how comforted their parents were being there, that they were taken care of. So it's life-saving equipment, it's making a difference, and what a great legacy that she's been leaving to save all these lives. So please donate.
And we hope you will. Again,
Similar to Hairmore,
the number there and
right?
what has been raised so far, continually, every year, you're so generous. And it goes to, well, as they say, those babies in crisis, is to help future champions. So thank you. And if you haven't donated, we hope you will give it some consideration.
Okay.
Well, and I think what the
Okay,
best
Allie,
part
let's
of it
go,
all
Allie.
is that when you host a Scotties, it's a tradition that the Sandra Schmerler Foundation donates to a local hospital here. So, you know, a great reward for the local community for what they're doing as well.
What did she say? Oh,
I think it was $35,000 they donated to the Thunder Bay Regional Health and Sciences Center right here in Thunder Bay.
Definitely a little deeper. Yeah, don't want to.
Ashley Sipola.
We're tight on its own.
Okay, line's nice. Line's really good.
We're really tight. We might. We're good.
Oh, not Sarah. Not Sarah's.
No.
We gotta stop.
You definitely don't want to be in on this because that opens up the opportunity for Team Homan to play that hit and roll behind those corners, which they want very badly.
I just don't think she's as positive as Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll give her. I gave her
Not
a little
really
more
close. I
there,
tried. I
but-
even was more positive. I thought.
I think it just, you got it, Allie.
Allie Flaxey throwing the second stones.
We said. Yeah.
We most recently saw Allie when she played with Jacqueline Harrison at the trials, having won the second spot of the pre-trials in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. She actually, when they first discussed in her joining the team, they thought that she might go and throw the third stone, but they just didn't want to disrupt the brushing of Sarah Wilkes and Joanne Courtney. So that's why she'll go into the house and hold the brush for Emma Miskew.
Well, and then it's another comfort level for Emma, too. She goes down and it's the same brusher standing down there, giving her information, reading her release or any tendencies. Change, you know, as little as possible. I know they talked about bringing in a skip, too, but then that's somebody that has to learn 3 new releases and the strategy. So this was the least amount of change bringing in Allie.
Go, go, go. Hard. 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 Gotta roll it, guys. Go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Okay.
Oh, they're going to hook them.
So a little more pop.
I just thought, on the second we give you a little more. I just need to give you more ice.
Okay.
I feel like Sarah's.
Play that. Okay. How much am I hitting? How much? Like 7/8. Might get something, but. I don't want it to like come back in. Okay.
Is there no play here, Cheryl, that would,
Yeah, 3/4.
where
You
the
just-
Homan team
7/8.
wild card would say,
Yeah.
I can want to play around those hook
Sanders,
stones,
no good, right?
get to shot rock, tap
Maybe
it back,
not.
and be
Isn't
under
it?
cover.
I think there would be, Vic, if they were
I
moved
just
over
am
a little
unsure
bit
if
to
it's
the left
doing
and you
this,
weren't
and
playing
it's
in that
not
4-foot
great.
area. I really see Emma being a little bit more conservative just because
think
of
just
the new
ripping
arrangements
it.
on the team and maybe not taking those risks
So
as
I
often.
think if you go thin
I
enough,
think
it
she'd
might
like
be
to
just
open
doing
it up a
this.
little bit and wait a little later to go around
And
those
like
corners.
nose is just, it's the same situation.
It wouldn't be wrong coming down there, but then they freeze and you may never get your deuce
And
opportunity.
this is super, yeah. Yeah, okay, would you go for that? And then if you just rip it, that's fine.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh. Okay. Should back off a little here. Yeah.
Little straighter side.
Dropping in on the game between New Brunswick and Nunavut after a blank in one. And New Brunswick with the hammer. So the last coming up here for Andrea Crawford.
And an opportunity for three. Bridget McPhail was trying to make a double, only got one, but rolled frozen to one at the back. If Andrea can be just off nose and stick it, it could be for three.
Oh, it's going to spin and gear away, but it will be for a couple. Trying to win 3 straight to start this year's Scotties. Meanwhile, they didn't get rid of both stones. Still leaves the one wild card stone in front.
Right here?
But after the angle raise, spins in another.
Yeah, that was bad luck, Vic.
That's why we have to guard
they said it was going to run straight, and it really did, and they just ticked it and then spun in top 4
You
foot
like
there.
that or no?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Pretty good position for McCarville.
I think we can come out of the house as long as we can.
So tight.
Okay. I think that's there.
Tight.
Good, tight.
Whoa,
Kendra Lilly.
Tight on its own.
Okay, line's good. Clean it. Line's
tight.
pretty good.
Don't want
It's
to.
in, I think. Okay.
You need to let it sit.
No, it's not Sarah.
I think it's in, but
Okay, hold it.
sitting.
Whoa, it's gotta
It's
sit.
sitting.
It's gotta sit.
No, it is sitting. Gotta sit for it's sitting.
Stop. Stop.
Good.
Boy, that's
Okay.
twice they've over-curled in that spot. It just, you can't take enough ice almost. Weight was perfect.
I'll
Kathy, didn't we see something
just give you a
similar,
little left.
albeit on a different sheet this morning, coming this way?
just
We
spin it
did.
3/4.
What did we figure it was? Just that 4-foot path? And
It just seemed to confuse them early on. It seemed to be almost like the pebble stayed longer and rocks were slower, and then they would break faster, or not at all.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
they're just playing catch up here. Just one shot behind, it seems, at the moment.
As long as we don't
Team
leave
Homan, wild card.
top 12, like almost just guarding this one. Like we were here,
Yeah.
like here.
Yeah,
She's gonna have the double, but
If she has the double, then
I think I'd prefer that.
Or she's going. She might stick over there.
I think I would prefer
Yeah, like
putting
just wider.
something right
Yeah.
here. And you are, as they talked about, going
very
to
close
leave
to
this double opportunity. But if you put it back, you know, up high here, you don't want to leave the opportunity for any of these kind of a hit and roll. Oops, sorry about that. Newbie at this. You don't want to leave any chance here for a hit and roll.
Curl a little more than
So I think if you just on the left side, leave them the double, they may not make the double, and that's going to be the chance you take.
right her last one. So
Russ is on the line, and he says, put the pen down.
Hey, I'm new.
Put the pen down.
But this is just so fun, Vic. Like I could color.
I think it's tight on its own.
No, top 12 we want. Close for line, yep. Hard line.
Oh, we're just tight.
Yeah, it's a guard.
Yep. Halfway.
Whoa, then, whoa.
Halfway.
Whoa.
Yep, Sarah.
Yep, go, Brett.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, I don't know what happened to that.
Well, it's up there. That's exactly where
really don't think
you
that
put
should
it
have
with
been
your
that
second
wide.
stone. Wanted it tighter, huh?
Did you?
They did, because it also over curled, and there is a chance. You can play
I really didn't think she
that
threw
hit
that
and
way.
roll behind the corner
Not comparing
too.
one in any way, so I
Right.
almost
You
think,
won't be
like,
shot.
My gut is
play this
yeah.
and maybe with like down normal, and then if I just over curl and stick
Yep.
around somewhere.
Yep, I don't mind that.
Okay.
So to make this double, you're looking at what, like 3/4, 2/3?
Yeah, it's more like a 2/3. I think 3/4 we're just going by.
Yeah.
But even if we can just tick it.
Take it, give you some room.
I think it's coming up here.
Okay.
It's late
Yeah,
enough that you
Yeah.
have to
Okay.
almost play this double, because you play the hit and roll,
don't
which
really
you
have
would have maybe a
much.
couple rocks earlier if you had this opportunity. Then you might set up for a couple, but you play it now,
play
and she
this,
just
like,
comes
you do
down.
wait.
Krista comes down top four somewhere,
comes
and
up
now
to
you
me,
don't get your chance
clear,
at
like,
2. So play the double and see what happens.
Try to get
Might even get that roll to the right behind that other yellow on the underneath above the Scotties.
So as we mentioned, Ali Flaxey goes into the house to hold the brush, and we have to remember that she skipped the Ontario team in the 14 Scotties in Montreal, went 3-8 that year.
Go solid. Easy. Normal. Close. Please. Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep.
Well, oh goodness, Sarah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked worse than it was.
Okay, so
You okay?
yeah, where was?
There's a ring somewhere here. I don't know. Can you help us out?
This one was like close to center.
This was Kristy's last, right?
This
the ring
was
there?
like
Yeah.
dead guard.
Is this the ring that I'm seeing?
Yeah. I see a ring right. It was over buried by like a good chunk. The back one.
There's one right here. Well, so that would have been. These were more
Those
like.
were completely hooked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rocks leave rings when they sit for a while in the ice, so they're trying to find the spots where the rocks were.
They were like this.
Those
right?
two were hooked, you're right.
This guy was up higher. We didn't touch
Where
that.
was this one, Tom?
Because you threw the one and we never touched it.
Yeah, it was definitely on the.
So she
it was on
catches the
like,
rock,
on
which
On
is
the, like,
on the
hair, and that's why you didn't see it.
cashmere logo, and then takes the tumble.
I don't see
It's
anything.
almost like they're
I don't like it.
invisible
It was
when they're
high,
on those
though,
logos. We've seen it so
was a
often.
It was
One?
like a deep one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come
Yeah.
into play, but. You okay, Sarah?
Yeah.
You okay?
Did I catch your broom?
Wow, just everything.
I don't know. I think I hit you with
I was like, oh no, I felt your broom on. Did I too? Yeah. Yeah.
I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, and I was big.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we
And
know
I
it.
kept it there.
She never gets on.
Pressure on that.
I mean, this hit and roll would be a little bit of a guess. I'd probably go here.
Yeah.
You guys like the hit or the draw?
We don't hate the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how does she get that?
Whatever
Yeah.
you're seeing,
It
but
would just have to
I
be
thought the
second
draw.
is all. Like she had to have like a really, really
If
hard
she's
run.
feeling draw weight and
Yeah.
feels like we know the line, I like it.
I guess,
We've
eh?
seen this a bunch, so.
Yep.
I really
is,
love the draw, and
here's
it's the
the
higher
button,
percentage.
yeah.
You play the hit and roll.
So we'll take here. Yeah.
You play this draw, you've probably got a 85% chance of putting it in a good spot, and then really you've forced Emma to a pretty tough spot.
Do you like this?
Yeah, I like this. So they are full 8.
Yeah.
So we need to be a
We
little
need to
more.
be full 8. Yeah.
We need to draw to the button speed, right?
Bite top 4.
Whoa.
Watch the line. Weight's really good.
The final
Watch
stone
line
for
right
Northern
now.
Ontario.
Line's good.
Krista McCarville.
Line's good.
Room.
Sarah. No, line's great.
good.
Gotta go a little bit. Line's good. Doesn't need to curl now. Gotta go.
Go.
Siffle,
Go.
Fox, big carry.
Go.
Oh, and they get it there to sit the 2. All right, let's go back to Prince Edward Island as they play Team Wildcard, the #1 seed in the world, and that's Tracy Fleury.
Well, she's facing 2 is Suzanne Bird after Selena went around and picked out her stone that she threw on the first one. So this is the same shot she just threw, trying to get to the forefoot, biting the hearts.
Keep it out there early. Line's good.
Line's really good.
Sweep for T, running. Needs to curl.
Enough room for, as we get ready for the last stone from Emma Miskew, is there enough room to get in there?
Yeah, there is. That right-hand yellow is far enough over the high guard, and the other one really won't come into play.
Oh boy, sliding too far, pardon me. Steal of 1 for Team Fleury. So up 3-0. Final stone on the way, and facing a couple.
Still holding. Still holding. Still running. Line's great.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Line's really good.
No, you're rock.
Line's great.
You're close, you're close.
Right button. Look.
They shot him, they shot him.
Wonderful shot. Great draw right to the pinhole.
Yes.
Northern Ontario leads it 2-1.
Room. Line's good.
Sunday afternoon, first Sunday, Sandra Schmerler Day. Here at the Scotties in Thunder Bay, welcome back. As we feature teams in Pool A, the only team that's not on the ice. Team wildcard number 2, skipped by Chelsea Carey, out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina, currently with a record of 1-1. So a wonderful draw by Emma Miskew as she puts it right on the lid. And so here in 3, it will be Chris McCarville, Northern Ontario, Fort William Curling Club. You just walk out the door here, and I mean, they're connected. The Fort William Club is right at the back side here of the Fort William Gardens.
Yeah, that's where they had the Heart Stop Lounge in '96.
I didn't go there, Cheryl. I did, and I got a bronze medal. You got silver. I should have gone.
It was excellent.
Yeah, okay. Full age, great. So you still think a little less?
Well, of course, coming in, the big question was Emma Miskew. And then we talked about Northern Ontario earlier, the fact that they had stolen 6 points in their 2 wins. In a great position here to steal 2 more until.
Yeah, this draw was an amazing draw, but you know, McCarville did have a choice. She could have hit that yellow you just see on the right-hand side. You could force that way as well, but what I have seen with them is they're putting pressure on. They're taking slight risk by doing so, because if you ever came deep, you could have set up a double for a deuce, potentially, but they're making the shots to follow up the calls.
Key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
That will just give Emma a lot of confidence going forward in this game.
Okay. Okay. So you think that 14.5 is fine here?
I think so.
6. How's line? Line's nice. 7. 6. 7's great. Don't need to. Room right now. Line's great. 6, 7. Yep. Go for line. Yep.
Close.
Hard line.
Line, hard.
70.
Whoa. Don't need to. Just gotta sit.
Yeah.
Sit. Nope. It's coming out the other way. Shoot.
And it will slide.
That works.
Frozen at the back. It is the shot rock.
Yeah, that's not a bad result. That negates hopefully the deuce with those 2 reds in there. I know they wanted to be above the T line, but still not a bad plan B.
It's kind of a piece of it a bit. Okay.
I think that's what they're going to see a little bit with Ali, is just she doesn't throw as much rotation as the other 3 or that kind of pop release. And so just opening up the broom a little bit for her, even on the straighter side.
Well, conversely, Ali Flaxey, Kathy said to us, she had to learn those releases because they, in fact, are so different than what she experiences, you know, playing with Jacqueline Harrison, for example. The break points are so much different.
Well, she did say that they have that natural set. She's used to seeing rocks curling out of hand, so she calls line. It's the rotation, it's all those. And the big thing, as you just mentioned, Vic, is the break point's different. So she's anticipating it to start earlier for a player like herself. And in fact, she's calling it earlier and it's not happening. So that adjustment in line calling is a really big thing.
Wilkes and Courtney.
Do you know what else might be tough, Kathy, for Ali a little bit is you've got two of probably the best brushers out there, and when they hit that rock, that probably changes things as well. You know, you're not used to it. I remember going to play mixed and having two, you know, guys go down on the rock, and all of a sudden the break points changed quite significantly.
For sure, the impact on the stone is.
On this one, we're gonna stick right here. Okay. We spin up, we're hitting this one. Okay. So very thin on here. Okay. Even if you hit that one first, then we're still pushing that a bit.
Sure.
Same weight. Yep.
Whoa.
Lots of weight. Whoa. Lots of weight.
No.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep.
Nope.
Nice shot, Ash.
Good.
Well done.
Yeah, gets rid of them both and then leaves their shooter right there.
What?
Can they? It's really hard to see.
Like, do we not have a
Round
little?
done.
Now you start to look at how great that shot of the freeze is at the back of the rings there.
I said, can we get our overhead up here? Ali's first was a 14-1. Okay. You get all the light.
Line's nice.
6, 7.
Sarah Wilkes.
Hold on. 7. Line's good. 7's great. Let's
Trying to get this into top 4.
Joe. 5, 6. Step here. Great. 5, 6. Yep, Joe. Line's getting better. Joe, line's great. We're there. Clean. Whoa. Yep.
Wow, terrific.
Really nice.
Very nice indeed. Sarah Wilkes.
What'd you get on that? 14.5. I think it's just a little tricky over here. Just looks like we're gonna throw it over.
Just really well judged, too. They knew exactly where it was all the way down.
5, 6. Yep, Joe. Line's getting better. Joe, line's great. We're there. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Great.
Really nice.
Great sweep.
So it pays off after they make that double to leave that shooter right there.
It does. Now they can use it.
Yep. Hard.
Kendra Lilly out of her hand, though, picked up by Cipula. And Potts. Put it back, got it. Oh, and then drives it by the one at the back. Opens everything up, spills one in.
Good shot, Kendra.
But they're sitting the shot rock, Northern Ontario, center line top 4.
Almost spilled the shooter in, too.
Ooh, it was close to clipping the back one. Although that didn't really help.
So
down normal? Actually, let's go
Which,
normal.
Am I throwing the out?
Yeah.
I like normal then.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a hair more?
Yeah.
Dropping in on Fleury. Team wildcard against Prince Edward Island. And remember now, the Fleury team opened with a couple, Kathy, then stole one. Final stone coming again from Suzanne Burt out of the Montague and Cornwall curling clubs.
Well, she's playing a tricky little shot after Selena tried to double and didn't quite remove the other stone. So it is Fleury right now that is lying shot stone, but if Suzanne can touch it about 2 inches, she brings her own stone into play for 2. Has to warp.
Get over, and will not. And one yellow it is, so another steal of 1.
It's not
Tea.
You guys? No, I thought it might like come down, but
But I have a weird way of predicting what's going to happen.
Yeah. So I need to give you quite a, well, not quite a bit more, but a little. We're out wider too. So you think quite a bit more then?
I'd say the sides, yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Reach real close.
Close for line.
No, line's fine. Line only. Line's good. To it.
Close.
Got to move it.
No, we're there.
Line's good.
We're to
to
it.
it. Yes.
Whoa.
To it.
Line
only.
Whoa. Yep.
There it goes.
Hard, Sarah, hard, Sarah, hard.
And right down to it. So frozen at the back.
Really nice, Kendra.
Shot stone top 4. Sitting 2, and they have the hammer.
This is never really
That's just two fantastic shots by Kendra Lilly. Her first one where she runs that back, picks off shot stone, and now that freeze.
Well, you shot that pretty hard. Like,
I know.
according to my time.
I know. But I was like, I have to be.
2-0. New Brunswick leads after their deuce in the second. And a final stone coming up now for Nunavut. The team from Iqaluit, skipped by Bridget McPhail.
Well, Bridget was facing 2 on her first. She removed 1, and Andrea was trying to bury to lie 2, but came a little bit short and guarded her shot stone. So only 1 stone in play, but she needs to get to the hearts to score.
McPhail, who lives in Halifax.
Hard, Allison.
And quiet tap and sit down, sure enough. And there's her first point on the board. Trying to win there first. Crawford trying to win 3 in a row. We got to spill it, got to get going.
Okay, that hit my foot, but it was flying.
And it hangs around, the shooter hangs around. Chance here to
Yes.
gets it 3.
They I have.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We saw
yeah,
similar.
You can
first
land
end,
Labrador
they
with
were
2
up there.
in the
Yeah.
third, and
Makes it
now
here.
tied with Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
I was giving
That's
him
Sarah
a
Hill
hand.
out of St. John's, Penny Barker, Moose Jaw.
too bad.
Well, and if not for a triple by Penny
I know,
Barker on
it
her
was
first,
tough.
it would have been many more than 2.
Why wouldn't you play it with a hit and even if you roll out? I don't know.
Kendra, do you think I should take a little less to throw, like, because I got to throw back 8.
What kind? Back 8?
Yeah, tap it.
Yeah, she has to move it. Looks like a lot
we
of
saw
ice.
this first end, but we also threw, like, we were sweeping them top 12.
You could
Right,
just,
yeah.
I think you can see almost all of it when we looked at it. You could
So
just
what-
play the hit,
what kind of
board
speed
weight
do you think
hit.
this is here? I need
This
to
is
throw
a
back
curly.
8,
Like, I think
so-
it's a little bit more. I think it's
It's similar, like your draw to the button here on the curly side, like
Relatively.
that would be
Okay.
T-line
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So what weight are we throwing? Like,
Like
we're trying
back
to
8.
move
We
it,
got to
right?
tap it, yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to tap it.
Okay.
So back 8.
Okay.
So try and tap it back and sit 3.
Wouldn't mind going for weight if you want to bump
Goal
that.
line, goal line.
We're back 8. Ash.
Ash, hard.
Back 12. Really hard.
Hard, Ash.
Really
Hard,
hard. Back 8. Back 12.
Hard. Hard, Ash, hard.
Go.
Hard, Ash, go. Hard.
Okay.
Well, they
Really?
couldn't leave it on the corner, so they'll rub and roll off.
Yeah, and left a double.
Weight was pretty good, eh?
I think
was
she
good.
played that shot to move it with that kind of weight and ice because that's what she knew. I think the preferable
Nice
would
try.
be maybe a board weight down there.
Let
They
me-
just didn't know the
I
ice
didn't think you
for
would
it.
have any
Sorry to
problem
interrupt you,
walking
but
over there.
Well,
you
it's
not
not
think-
across, I
Yeah.
thought, for sure.
When you kick that stone center line, it might catch the back of the one in the 12-foot. Could you touch them all?
I don't think so. I think you're for sure getting that double.
All right.
You threw it
Yeah.
curled up a little.
It did, yeah. I threw it in the first end and in
make-
practice.
come on.
Both times it came up a hair.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't touch it. Please don't touch it.
So if I would go like edge on edge to be close, like half rock.
Half a rock?
Yeah.
Please, I want to be right. Just
Just once today, please.
No, Kathy said I was right this morning.
Oh, Kathy.
I know.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah, this is a new. This is a new day.
Final stone. Yes! And a miscue. Courtney staying with it. One, kick it. Oh, and no, won't go.
Good call.
Goes way underneath. Wasn't even.
You're so sad.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Sorry, Vic.
Sorry about your first.
Oh, she made the double.
Really good double.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but it I slid right where I wanted, and I just let it go.
I know, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
We have like hair more than we want, so I can clean it. No.
Yeah. And there's like a gentle set, and they hit half high.
Wow.
But it does the job, doesn't it? Holds them to a possible single here.
It does.
Yep. Goal
Don't see enough of that stone. There is that guard out in front. Watch it come into play here.
Really hard.
Because you think there may be a double, but no, you have to really skinny that one. Yeah, uh-oh, and look at that. You go from setting up, sitting 3, to giving up a steal of 1. My goodness. So the Steelers get stolen, picking up a steal of 1, and we're all tied at 2. Krista McCarville's husband Mike is in the center of it all. A giant logo, Tournament of Hearts logo.
How amazing is that?
And this was done to welcome people in to Thunder Bay. It's in the flight path of the airport here in Thunder Bay. Former principal Kim Asmussen doing this with snowshoes. He's been doing this snowshoe art for a number of years now. And it really is quite something. Each logo is about 200 feet in diameter, and that's in the old Imperial, but 65 meters for metric people.
I'm good with the first. It's beautiful.
Can you see this?
Yeah, like a thin half.
Okay. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Little high is okay.
And if you freeze the top, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
This will come back nice for you here.
Okay. High 14.
Yeah.
Just trying, if you're Emma, to flip the hammer back with minimal damage. So shutting down that scoring area just with a good freeze.
Hard line.
5, 6, 7.
Well then. Well,
6, 7.
close.
Small tap.
Okay, well done.
Line only.
Stay close.
We're tapping.
Yep.
Little
tap.
Hard.
Line. Great. Nice,
Really
good
nice,
shot.
Ellie.
Good speed.
Just brilliant weight.
Nice throws.
Try to stay here, I think.
So tied at 2,
Yeah.
Northern
Try to get it
Ontario
back.
once again
Back
with the
4,
last
Ash.
rock after giving
Okay.
up that steal.
So it's relative as to this whole
Gotta get on
game,
the
right? Like
inside
this
of
side
this.
hasn't changed from a couple ends ago, right?
Back 4.
I think you need at least back 4, right?
Okay.
Don't we, to move it?
Well, I don't think we have to move it a ton
Well, we don't have to
yet.
move it a ton.
Okay. Yes, line. Hard.
Yep. Hard line.
Hard line.
Yes, hard line. Really hard line. Hard. Never stop. Hard. Gotta go. Really hard. Really hard. Gotta go.
On Sandra Schmerler Day, the number to
Yep,
call.
go there. Go. Keep going.
We thank you if you already have made a donation, and we hope that you may if you have not.
Wait, it was close.
It's all in support of neonatal care across Canada.
We can guard, or we can make a play.
I think it's a little early.
I think it's too early.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just
I like guarding.
Just off
2,
center.
3. Yeah,
Straight
just
off the
like
yellow?
straight guard the yellow if we overcurl.
Actually, I like pretty tight.
Okay. Yeah, we can run it.
This is the spot
can
that
overcurl the yellow
swings
here.
pretty good. You get a lot of curl here, but I think Ashley they were on it right out of her hand. So I think just soft on the release, and then it really goes.
So the difference between, as Emma Miskew said, I'd rather have it a little tight than
Little
long.
light.
The reason might be for what?
Hard line.
Well, at this point, they don't want to bounce anything off and leave an
we?
opportunity for Northern Ontario to get in there and open stuff up. So a little shorter doesn't hurt. You're kind of guarding any opportunity at blasting all that, which is what they're probably going to have to do.
Little chop. I think
Well, this is over curling too.
And maybe just a little rub off. There it goes.
Weight was nice.
Yeah.
I just worry that this goes back.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I worry about.
But it could loosen things in there too.
Yeah, if we hit it a little thinner, right? Hit it here.
Okay.
Peel.
Yeah, I think it's time to try to open up the front. I mean, you could play one more freeze down in there, but they play a really good guard, and it could be a while before you get anything off that forefoot. So,
and Cheryl, she said, Krista McCarville said, look, and I'm a little worried that one of those stones may come back, tap yellow, and actually move our shot stone. But at some point, don't you have to even sacrifice your point to open things up?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Now she's opened up that center line altogether. Let's go over to sheet D and check in on Newfoundland and Labrador against Saskatchewan.
Well, a really frustrating last shot for Sarah Hill. She was lying 3. That's those red 3 that you see. Was trying to draw in for 4, was a little bit heavy and raised the Saskatchewan guard onto the lid for the single. So instead of facing Penny Barker, or having Penny Barker face 4, she's now drawing for 2.
Fifth draw of the game, and draw percentage 41%.
And this is not going to help that percentage.
Such a tricky spot. Okay, 1 yellow.
Just one.
I just caught it with my hand on the way by.
Not feeling it.
Hard alley. Touch center. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good, good. Nice.
Yeah, perfect guard. You just need to guard the center of those 2 yellows because they're gone with a really good hit.
Try to. Do we ever try to clip it onto this one?
Like it doesn't stick on the red.
Onto this one?
Yeah.
Like
I know we're gonna take our own out, but
we got to make contact at some point.
Yeah,
it's a pretty tough run though.
we got to make sure if anything we peel it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only thing.
Okay. If you just like the peel,
Well, we don't
that's
see
fine
the
then.
brush down that wide very often. It certainly haven't in our first couple of days of coverage, but that's how far that PEI has to go.
Well, they do. That red stone that you see was Suzanne Burt's first. She was trying to draw against the 3, and the house came that little bit of light. So Selena threw the guard, forcing her way out in the wings.
Boy, that's I mean, to get shot rock, she has to, it looked what, 5.5 feet maybe?
Probably about that.
Yeah.
Needs to get to the full 4.
Full 4, so yeah. 5 feet minimum. Big scrub.
Really hard, girl.
Huge brush.
Okay.
But you got to get by that one first, and they will not. And so there they are. 1, 2. Thank you, ladies. Steal 2 more.
Hello.
So that is 4 stolen points of the 6 for wild card Fleury.
Okay, high is fine.
I may have looked on Kendra's last shot that she tried that run back. I might have looked at maybe freezing into that yellow pocket and then trying to run something in after. Potentially you could set yourself up for a 2 that way.
2.5.
Whoa.
Easy. 3. Looks all there.
Whoa.
3.
Whoa.
Well, line's fine.
We're not just
not
clean,
bad.
clean, Joe.
2.5.
Clean.
3.
Whoa,
No,
not
never curl.
Sit. Gotta sit. Good. Nice shot. I curled a lot at the end.
Good.
Yeah.
Enough room now. You can probably, cross face a little bit on that yellow that you can see
probably need like back
3/4 of.
12.
Yeah. Have to say that or hack.
Hack, I don't know if we're getting a roll in.
Okay. Okay.
Say back 12.
Kind of looks like max.
I agree.
Ask for a little less.
That looks like a lot.
Can I just have a hair less?
Yeah.
Shot stone still belongs to
Through.
Northern Ontario,
Solid.
but it's
Close.
surrounded by
Ashley.
a couple of
Hard, Ash.
wild card
Really
stones.
hard. Go. Hard.
And they're trying to get to the inside, Vic.
Go, Ash. Keep going.
Just to loosen things up.
Yeah, and maybe even tap that shot stone over slightly.
Oh,
But
look at that. Now they've moved it back, and suddenly there they are. They're sitting 2.
yeah, that just did not curl
Gosh.
enough.
It's too much.
A bit too sweet.
Well,
out of there. Throw blast now if we need to.
Sorry?
So now we can blast if we need to.
If we rip it, she can come to nose, and then
she has both, like this one, right?
I think we come, and even if I'm there, it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
we can't tap this at all.
If we
Well,
leave it,
it's always into the side.
If I tap it in, she's still going into the side of it.
Yeah,
I think I try to be right here.
I think so.
A bit of separation.
Because she can never make a triple with this, right?
No. Well, something probably.
Yeah,
jams.
jams.
This is probably going
somewhere.
here.
So here's okay, little taps okay?
Yeah. I think we'd rather leave it a foot short.
Okay.
Like try to outcount that one, but I think there's.
You want to be right into the pocket there,
That's ideal.
but at least full 8.
Yeah, just outcount the back one.
5 out. Is that?
So this is what they're concerned about here is this run into here or this run into here. So you could do a couple things. You can just come down, try and put that in there, and then they've got no opportunity to make a triple as they pointed out.
It's a little better over here.
Yeah, it's looking like it's sliding nice now.
Wow. Out of control, but
What kind of grade would it? That was an A+, I think. Vic.
yeah, okay. All right, I'm a hard marker, though.
You are.
Skip Stones.
4-5.
Emma miscue.
4-5. Mine's good. Still running.
Mine's
Room. 5. 4-5.
Real close, I think.
We're there. Lots of rotation.
5. 6. Got it, curl.
Got to curl.
6.
Got to
Put
curl.
it here. Put it right here.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Mine's getting better. Yep. Mine's great now. Hurts your. Right to me. Go.
And into the pocket.
Further than I thought.
Yeah, good.
That's perfect to sit 3.
Yeah, really curl. That was like your
I was like, we can be in this pocket, I guess. And it's like, never mind.
I know. It really works.
yeah.
Like, what else? Do you know what I mean? What else? We got to try and get something going.
There might be a triple there if you run that red back in. The way they've kind of set it.
This one, like here,
So just by coming in that
to
too
kind of get
deep,
these two going.
you look at this
Or
one
you
back
try
into
to, like,
here.
You try the pick on that one, and if you
And I
pick this
think
one,
then what'll happen
Are they lying
is
too still?
this
Too
might
very-
spin out
like,
slightly deep.
Like pick that or pick that.
Or could you ever play
Tough
something
shot,
soft
but
just to go like
it might be there.
Soft
Nothing's
does
gonna
not,
go there.
No.
Well, I know, but to have a rock there.
I thought if you threw peel,
Like
hit one of
on
them.
the one that she just threw?
Ideally.
It's just so straight here.
Well, if it hung out,
I think
I'm
you
saying
only
you
get-
pick the back one.
But then they're still lying too buried and shooting.
I
and
know.
she would.
I think
I
you
kinda
gotta
like
try
this.
to something happen.
Okay, let's make it then.
I think this is going to be dead straight for you.
Well, this side
Well,
does
I know
curls.
it's.
This curls. Like you guys shot a few
Good things
peels
could
here.
happen with this one too. Could go away for sure. I don't know what happens on that back red stone. I think it goes over top of it. The yellow will. Depends how it
Go
drags
here.
down.
Okay, I think it's gonna curl a bit.
This is just very all or nothing.
I know, but nothing's good.
Yeah, no, I like it.
So Kendra Lilly has the brush down. Angle that red stone back into the yellow pile. Little last check over her left shoulder. And Krista McCarville with her first.
Not huge.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Right now, they are sitting 3 wild card.
Whoa.
Nothing at all so far. And will drive it by and kill their own.
Good try.
Good try.
You know, I go back to when, before Kendra Lilly made that mistake, and they had their shot. Northern Ontario was shot stone, and it was, there were the couple of 2 yellows looked like Mickey's ears on it, remember?
Yep.
And I said to you then, maybe you have to sacrifice your own to get something. And you wonder, I wonder, if in hindsight they should have done something like that much earlier.
I don't disagree. And you know, what I looked at was maybe freezing down into that yellow pocket, the Mickey ears you talked about, and then running something in with that. I mean, you could have sacrificed your shot stone because it was what was causing you grief that entire end. Or play a freeze down there. And then you've got something to run in, and your stone's not going anywhere at that point.
Easy board. Yeah. Okay.
So now they, if I saw correctly, hit and roll even into that pocket on the side. So just really 4 stones right there.
Exactly, and tough to get rid of. You've got a bad angle on the red rays.
Sarah. Curl.
Trying to help it over. Sarah Wilkes. Bang, come on over. Doesn't quite get to the pocket, but there they are. Just a little yellow nest.
Perfect. I almost thought, I'm like, oh, it's gonna know.
What do you do to move things around?
I think you can play the one she just threw and try and get 2 to go. Play that double.
Concede it.
You can see 2. It's that one splitting center line is going nowhere.
Yeah, does this jam or no?
It might, yeah.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Should we call time? Because we're.
Well, I don't think we have an option.
Okay.
Right, we got to.
What other double do you see?
This one, and this one.
Okay.
It's like we got to go here, right? It's going to come back.
Yeah, and that's going to be pretty straight for you.
That's what I mean. Like it's going to come back.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's going to fall a bit.
Okay.
Does she think she can get 3 gone here? Is it possible? You crack it right in the middle?
I don't think so.
No?
No, because the shot stone won't go anywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you won't touch it, and the one that's splitting center line won't go anywhere.
I think she just said crotch double.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can get right now.
Whoa. Yes, whoa.
Final stone facing 4.
No, Sarah, Ashley,
It's all about getting rid of something, cutting your losses here. Northern Ontario, bang, and will not get rid of just 1, and 3 it is. So wild card Team Homan picking up a steal of 3, 5-2 they lead.
Close.
4 stolen points, and we want to thank all the volunteers. This is the view in Regina where they're taking your phone calls. We thank you for being on the phones, and we thank you at home for making a call to donate to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation in support of neonatal care in Canada. Isn't it the way it turns out? We start our broadcast this afternoon talking about Northern Ontario and how they'd stolen 6 points in their 2 wins. But today, here they are. Team Homan, wild card, turning it around on them. 4 stolen points, 3 in that 4th to lead 5-2 as we welcome you back. And once again, it'll be Northern Ontario that does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stone. But both you and Kathy made the point during the break. That's the style of play of Northern Ontario. They'll play you with lots of rocks in play.
Yeah, and the risk does come about if you do that you're ignoring stones, and big ends could come about, and that's what's happened, and steals happen. So it can happen back to you, and we've seen that happen with McCarville. At times when they do ignore, it pays off, and they get a steal out of it, or they give up some big ends.
Line 2.5. We're here late. Line hard then. Running for now. 2.
And it's quite obvious, as we play here in 5. Kendra Lilly's at 63%, and Krista McCarville herself 59. So a flat afternoon so far.
Keep going.
Well, and Sarah Wilkes, I think that's where I've seen the switch. I mean, she's 94% out there, and she's kind of been applying pressure at that 3rd position, and then they just haven't been able to get out of it.
Back 8. Still a smidge stiffer on this side, right?
Well, just because with the curl.
So what do you do? I mean, we probably talked about this before. You know you're the skip, and you see where the problem is. It's yourself. And it's also maybe a lack of support coming up the line. How do you get yourself out of this?
Well, I think it's a little bit like what I talked about in the opening with Sarah Potts setting up the ends, and she's been playing against leads that haven't been doing that as well. And today that's not happening. Joanne Courtney's having a great game and kind of matching her shot for shot. So maybe you've got to temper it back a little bit, open it up a little quicker. Just give yourself a chance rather than getting everything so crowded down in that forefoot. And then look at the shots Krista had on her last two. She had a run back, a 8-foot run back to try and make a triple, and then she tried to make a quad, which wasn't there. So just open it up a little quicker. You made a good point, which I really have trouble saying, but it was a really good point to sacrifice shot stone earlier in that end, because that was really hurting them, their own shot, red stone on the forefoot. And they tried to dance around it all in, and it did really cost them.
Keep going, keep going. You're really close. Great shot. Sorry, Allie.
And that there, those two right there. Wilkes, Courtney, how they can change the course of a stone and the course of a game.
They are. That was a smart move to leave the two of them together as a rushing tandem. For Emma's rocks, they're just so good at reading the paths, and you can see even Emma goes to them. She wants to know what they think on paths and weight and her release.
Whoa. Whoa. Little Kendra. It's almost half. Hard, Kendra. Hard, Kendra. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Okay, that works.
Oh yeah, it works very well. Nice little roll. This is what I do think Krista does very well. You know, even when she gets down in a game, she knows how to move, manipulate rocks around. She doesn't throw that big hit weight. She sort of gets the players to throw that down weight. You see this, and then gets the perfect roll and sets up for a score.
Again, I'm just in my head about how I've been heavy on, you know what I mean? So I thought I had to.
Can I have a hair more or less? Sorry.
Just, easy hack.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, Kathy, one of the things I think I brought up on day one was a concern I would have had about Emma Miscue and maybe taking a lot of time making decisions. She seems to be more comfortable with every game.
Well, sure, and I think that some of that is that this is not a rookie curler by any stretch of the imagination. And one of the things that Ali Flaxey said is there's that Homan strategy. So this is something that she has worked with Rachel for years, and so she knows the shots. She knows what they're going to be. I think the question was just more her own confidence in putting the broom down in the right spot. Ali's helping her with that, and just having the confidence throwing that last rock. But I think the strategy, she just knows it so well from having played with Rachel for so long.
Yeah, I think that's a really terrific point. She's not going to reinvent the game here. She's not going to suddenly put the Miscue stamp on it. This is still the Homan team from the Bantam days. They've grown up together. This is the way we play. I'll play it always this way.
10.5. Just. Close. Whoa. Whoa, no.
Sarah.
Close. Gosh. Hard, roll it. Hard, roll. Hard. Nice shot.
Kendra.
Pushes it at the back, and sitting two is Northern Ontario as we play here in 5.
Shot, Kendra. Nice weight.
Outstanding game so far, Sarah Wilkes. Got to get it by the guard through the hole. They did. Gets the one to the back too, and then rolls it over. And it just pops into the hole.
Almost got it. Shot and slightly behind that red guard.
Definitely picked.
Yeah.
Shoot.
She was edge on edge and insta, like,
should have carded it, sorry. Hit the guard.
Now they,
set grabs.
I don't know, was there any way of avoiding killing their own at the back?
No, but they did say it picked Vic. So I think that jumped on them more than they thought it even would.
Kendra Lilly will try and come through the hole.
I was going to say a hair less, but. Whoa.
Sarah.
Close.
Whoa.
Close. Yeah. Ash, hard.
Both of them now. Sipala, Potts, by one, by two. Sit there, no, roll it over, and hello. We'll go over to that one.
Had to get that roll. You didn't, and you leave a double.
Right in the middle. 2 good throws.
Yeah, they're not happy it's in the middle, but there's nothing there.
Good shot.
Right in the middle.
Good shot.
And for
10-6, those are good
Kendra Lilly, you saw the number, 63%. What did she say, Kathy, to us? Consistency. Yes. They need to get a team and for an entire week. Yeah, you're going to have your bad game, but you can't have.
What's the call here?
We'll call it a desperate game. You need to be all on the same page, and at the moment, the back end for Northern Ontario isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. He's half.
Hack! Clean it. Just hack! There's one. Yep. Yes. Let it up. Hard. Yes. Keep it there. Whoa. Hack! Whoa. Yeah. Yep.
Keep it there.
Hard.
Keep it there, and they did.
Dig.
In they come, and they're going to sit right there and push that to the back. So, now, remember that last rock belongs to McCarville in Northern Ontario.
They were really trying to avoid that jam.
Good throw. Scoop it the whole way to jam it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weight was good, eh?
Yeah, you heard the front end say they didn't think there was much way of avoiding the jam.
Like bumper.
Again.
But you've got it set up here now if you're Northern Ontario to get that 3 back.
I like that. I like that.
This looks pretty nice. You roll to the right as we're looking at it. You're rolling behind that corner. There's no jam.
Let's go, Krista.
Sitting 3.
So she comes into the game 82% on her hits, 40% right now.
She's forced herself to some pretty tough shots on the hits. You saw that last end with a run back and a quad.
Keep going. Hard, Sarah, hard.
Stay with it. They'll push that out the back. Will that hang around? And it will. So sitting the 3.
Really good.
Lots of weight, or
No.
it's so straight there. It's just because we jumped it.
And it's just.
Well, it's been a struggle for PEI so far, and look at what they're facing now.
Well, and the struggle really is draw weight. Yesterday when we were doing updates, it was Krista McCarville versus Suzanne Burt, and both were putting it on the hearts time and time again. That has been the struggle for Suzanne today. On her first, she tried a straight run back, wound up picking out her own, and that's why she faces 3, needs full 4.
Just 38% so far in the game. Draw weight for the skip from Prince Edward Island out of Montague and Cornwall Curling Clubs. Oh, look out. And away it goes.
Another 2.
Goodness. That's 8-0 and 6 points stolen.
Normal.
Final stone. Have a miscue. Team wild card. We'll try to cut them down here. Staying with it. 1. And roll it underneath. And they do. And underneath on the edge of the 8.
Too far. We brought it to the curl side. It really bounced though. Like it looked at one point like I was
this is pretty good. What a nice roll.
Really big it's buried. It's
I wanted to show her
a piece on the other side. Yeah. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Jam my first one, I'll take yours.
Forced her to a draw for 2. Yeah, I don't think that shot's there. Emma does. She thinks with the out turn because that curls more, but
okay.
I think it's pretty risky. 2 is huge.
Okay, so full 8. You get good still?
Yeah, draw to the button speed.
right now. Can we get a tick? No. No? No, we're past it.
She struggled with her hits we showed you. She's 92% on her draws. Automatic?
Yeah.
Not this one. Wow.
Sorry, we should have called for this.
Settling for just a single. Had it set up for a possible 3. A nice hit and roll. Gets only 1.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
In Thunder Bay for this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And we've seen some wonderful shots already just through the first really 2.5 days. The final stone on the way, decision made, down by 1. Has right now 2 in her pocket. Can she add a couple more?
Just really easy weight though.
Hey, whoa!
Through the hole, no problem. Now, can you just get this in the crotch, move them enough, bang, bang. Oh, there's enough, what a shot.
4.
Wonderful shot, Laura Walker to pick up 4.
Now back 4. We're there for sure. We need it. We need it. Yeah, we need it. We need it. Whoa. Whoa. Back 8.
Chance for 4, Burchard.
Need it for sure.
Staying with it all the way. Tap this just enough. Tap it back for 4. How do you like that?
Good calling.
4 it is for Carrie Anderson. And the defending 2-time champions are all smiles. And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Coming in with 2 straight wins, has struggled a little bit as they meet with Coach Rick Lang. Down 5-3 as we check the numbers after 5.
Well, McCarville started off well, hammer. She converted in the first end, then she forced, but then that draw, it was almost like that draw that Emma made in the second end really turned the momentum, and then Emma made that great hit and roll we saw in the 5th end. And you have one thing you don't want to do is you want to limit the steals and the points you put on the opposition's board. That 3rd end, that steal of 1, that big steal of 3 in the 4th end, and look at the numbers between the thirds, Sarah and Kendra Lilly.
Now that has to be disappointing. You set it up, you think you might get 3 in 5, you settle for 1. On this first Sunday of the Scotties, the tradition now, the Sandra Schmerler Day and the foundation in support of neonatal care across the country. There's the number. We hope you will donate.
It's actually quite unbelievable when you look out on the ice and there's 20, 30 banners from championship teams. A bit of that is history and knowing that a lot of teams from Thunder Bay are successful.
Once we started winning by 80 and 81 and even into 82, I'd come to the rink and I go throw some rocks and the place is full. Everybody's practicing. Everybody's trying to get their game up.
It was something that you could believe you could do. It became a realistic goal for people from this area to think that they could play at the national level.
Once you kind of get a competitive resume going, even as a community, then you have to strive to keep up with that. And the bar is high here, and then that drives people to play better and harder.
When you grow up thinking, oh, this person from Thunder Bay did it, you kind of set those same goals.
We look up to them. I want to be a champion like they are.
We're ready for another Northern Ontario team to win the Scotties.
And as inspiration, without any fans in the stands, for Krista McCarville and the team from Northern Ontario, these are many of some of their past champions, some of them are current champions, and they're all there. McCarville is there, of course. Hackner has Al Hackner has a Heather Houston. You see this down there, 2-time Canadian champion. Thank you very much. Al Hackner behind, right beside her, a little further over. Boy, thank you. It's like being a director. Thank you very much for following along. And the other thing that's helped here, they have the Super League. We talked about it, and the fact that Krista plays in their major league, they call it. It began in October of 1976. 45 years they've had that major league, and all the top players in the Thunder Bay area play in that.
Such a good opportunity to learn from, and you know, I think that's the role model. It's the, if you can see it, you can be it, and it happens a lot in, you know, different sporting fields, and you start to say, you know what, it's possible, because I know Al Hackner and I know Heather Houston, and but what a lot of pressure too for a team. You kind of want to follow on their in their footsteps as well too.
On it here, not too much deeper. It's like it's pretty deep, eh?
So we welcome you back on this Sunday, Sandra Schmerler Day at the Scotties.
Good. Nice shot.
And we go to the second half. And here in the sixth, it will be the team wildcard, Team Homan. It does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones and leading it by 2.
Be on that one. Clean. Good. Nice.
This was when she won, of course, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. But you have to remember, back in that day, there was only Ontario. They hadn't split then.
That's right.
That's
right.
Halfway.
Okay.
Don't want to.
Okay.
What a great team that
Little
was.
wider than
Back-to-back championships.
Yeah, we're a little deeper too.
And there's something about these Northern Ontario skips. When you think about Heather Houston, when we think about Al Hackner, Krista McCarville, just the demeanor that they have on the ice as well. Not only is it talent, but they just quietly go about doing their business effectively.
Are they frozen? Yeah, they're frozen. We can go this way.
Yeah, there's
Might
no
jam here, but I think we just
showboating isn't.
No, but there's
Right,
not.
but-
It's just.
Half rock works. Okay, even a little thinner.
Yeah, quietly. I just like a little.
It shouldn't do much, eh?
We'll just quietly
No.
beat you and then move on. Great debate, of course, always has been about the split in Ontario and whether, in fact, there should be.
Oh, don't open that can of worms.
No, I know. I mean, look at Alberta. Alberta has always said, if you're going to do that, why aren't we? Don't we have a north and south in Alberta, for example?
And we'd like to split Manitoba
Oh,
in 4 pieces.
and I think Saskatchewan would like to split.
We're gonna play that,
That's a tough one.
Oh, I know.
They'll be laying
Then we
2.
can tap and roll.
Right?
They can make that double and stick?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Do we freeze to the yellow? Is there a pocket to freeze into?
Here. Try and,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Freeze to the yellow?
Freeze it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think your goal this end is really try to force Homan's team to a single, and so you just really need to kind of set up these angles. The guard probably gives them an opportunity, so I like the freeze. The guard may give them the opportunity to set up for a couple, which you can't really afford. You need to force and try and get that hammer back. Maybe you get a steal out of it if you get a mistake on execution.
Hey, whoa.
Yep, Sarah.
Bumping. No bump. No. Okay. Really nice,
Kendra.
How nice is that?
Mm-hmm.
Just had to curl it a little bit more.
Remember, they only got that 1 point in 5, but Kendra Lilly, who had been struggling, had 2 really good stones in 5, and so maybe she's found something here. There's a little bit of a turnaround in her game.
Okay. This one
I
first?
think,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's kind of like we can go like a quarter. Okay.
you can get the backside of that red and probably scoot it out to the right. Needed to hold the angle a little bit more to the center line side.
Clean? Clean, yes! Yeah, yes! Whoa.
Sarah Wilkes.
Good. Good. Great shot.
Boy, look at that. Unlocks them, and then the shooter sits almost face frozen.
When things are going your way.
That ice is very hard to look at. Good call. I'm like, wait, we are going to hang on this one.
The pitching then?
Yeah. Stay there.
Is that what we're calling? Freezing the side one?
I thought that's what you called.
You're kidding. Did we miss,
Because
we
you
missed
let go
the shot, right? We're calling it plan B.
You were touching the line when you let go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Freezing it. Freezing the yellow.
Side yellow?
Yeah, corner freeze. Like kind of exact same. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you could guard it, but the problem is there's a double there in the two reds, so the guard would be pretty risky. So freezing that left-hand yellow one as we looked at it. Probably the best way to try and get that force.
All there.
So close to Kendra's.
Yeah. It's just, I don't think we need to. Ash.
No line.
Ash.
No, Sarah, never.
Ash, you gotta go. Line only, little bump. Yeah, you gotta go. Little bump. Yep. Keep going. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Sarah. Okay.
So, Kathy, let's take a look at some numbers for Krista McCarville. Look what she has done. And we talked to her earlier about just how close they have been. This team, of course, has been together since that 15-16 season. But, you know, what do you do to get over that hump, as it were, get to the top step of the post?
Well, I think it's something that she's not prepared to do. They've been very clear that family, jobs, these are things that are going to be paramount in their lives. And if you're not going to continue to play at this level on a regular basis, travel on a regular basis, it's hard. We've talked about it already. The ability to adjust. They say that's the difference between them and the other top teams. But if you don't play on different ice conditions, you don't play with different stones, other than what you have here, which are wonderful, it's hard to make those adjustments faster.
You can really hold it here. So.
Yeah, up to ice speed here. Yeah. Okay, got it, Em.
You just saw how good they have been. I mean, Rachel Homan, of course, is
Solid.
and the team.
Solid.
They've lost the last three straight Scotties finals. First time ever that's happened. And then you go back to the silver medal won in 16 by Krista McCarville.
Okay, that's fine.
And she lost to Chelsea Carey.
That's good.
So all the games are into the second half.
Yeah, good shot.
Well, Prince Edward Island is on the board, picking up a single after falling behind 8-0. New Brunswick trying to win 3 in a row, up by a couple on Nunavut. And Saskatchewan trying to win their first, as is Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, sorry, no is the top one.
No.
No, you can't get shot. Okay, well, let's try and hit and roll. I mean, she has this, but it'd only be for one, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay. So this is going to go.
This will curl, yeah. Let's go here with 9.5.
Okay.
That's close.
Probably the best they can do, play the hit and roll, and you hit and roll behind the yellow stone, and then if they play anything, it's a catcher back there.
Okay, 9.5. Okay.
But boy, you've got to be perfect on this roll.
Yeah.
Solid, if anything.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, close.
Close.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Hard.
Where's it going? And couldn't hold it up enough, as it will spin and spin to the back 12. So a shot still belongs to Wild Card. Second and
Sorry, I
it
thought
appears
with the weight
third shot belongs
that
to
they
Wild
said
Card.
it was up, I thought it would run.
Yeah, we've been on the sheet a lot, and that's consistent in that spot. It will
I
go.
missed the time.
I think they thought, you heard Kendra say, I thought with that weight it wouldn't, but it does.
Solid, but
yeah.
I I think because I'm on the wider track, it's not going to be any slowdown right now.
I agree. No, I agree.
So I think I can throw similar draw speed, like high 14, 15-ish.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Piece of the 4.
Okay.
So what, suggesting that the closer they get to center line, the more it's going to bog down, is it?
Yeah, typical in any arena. As the wear and tear goes down through the game, it does get a little bit slower, but she's out quite a ways and sounding very confident in the path and the weight.
Really running. If you clean it, I think we're there.
Really running.
Line straight. Hang down.
Real close.
We're close. Look. Real close.
Line
Clean it.
straight.
Easy, easy.
Just got to bite 4. You're almost going to touch ours.
You can clean it.
Good
Good.
Atta girl. Yep.
It's probably back 4, eh?
2 yellow.
Well, the 58%, maybe misleading. Looks very, very comfortable. Up now, 7-3. On Sandra Schmerler Day, the first Sunday of every Scotties. There's the number to call, all in support of future champions, as we say, neonatal care centers across country. Joanne Courtney playing lead rocks on this Sunday afternoon at Fort William Gardens. And our third day of coverage, the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. As we go to the 7th Northern Ontario with Last Rock, they'll have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Yep. Your line's good. Full line. We got to get the line right.
All-out offense for Team McCarville now. Joanne Courtney tried to roll in on a hit stick on a corner guard that had slid too deep because she wanted to be in the ring, so they're going to throw a guard on top of
Nice shot, Sarah.
wild card's yellow there. Now you've got some double guards to work with.
Oh my goodness.
Tap this in, or we just come here. I think there, because it kind of chokes it off for them too.
Top 8? Yeah. Top 8, top 12 is okay.
Do you think it's still nice here?
Yeah, I do.
Ellie Flaxey.
5, 6,
Curl.
7.
Yeah. No. Looks really heavy from here.
Should slow down.
Not set up a pocket. No, it needs to curl.
We're to
Joe,
it.
actually clean it. Clean it, Joe.
Straight?
No, just clean, just clean.
We're just to it.
Yeah.
Little tap.
Tap it, yep. So they can't.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Good call in.
Sorry.
It's okay, you guys. Sorry about that. How was the weight?
New Brunswick and Andrea Crawford, Kathyetta Fredericton trying to win 3 in a row as they play Nunavut.
Well, she had an opportunity last, and Andrea did, on her final stone to hit for 3 and wound up losing a measure, only got 1, but they obviously were angry and have made a whole lot this end. It is 4 that Bridget McPhail faces, needs some hearts to score.
Here.
Mentioned that McPhail is from Halifax.
Right now. Gotta be T.
2 of the members of the team go to university in the area, Dalhousie. Caitlin McDonald is at UPEI, and that's how they've come to know her, also through their coach, who's from Antigonish. And it's going to come up a little light, so it's going to be a steal of 1. As Crawford looks to win 3 straight to start as Scotties for the very first time.
Okay. Pretty good. Ooh. No? I don't need to adjust much.
Wow. Okay. So who's the? Is it 1 or 2? Do you think?
It is 2.
2 at the back. So a chance to go in and get 3.
Well, and she's just thrown this shot on her first one. Penny Barker tried to follow her down, and it was interesting at the 5th end break. I watched Amber Holland with her arms kind of flagging and trying to show how she's seeing the sheet. And I'm not sure if Penny's buying it, but she got a little bit full and wound up ticking on the guard on her first and then went deep on her second, and that's allowed this huge opportunity for 3.
Sarah Hill, Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's Curling Club, the Remax Center. Oh dear. Opportunity missed. Settling for a couple.
Ashley
trying to get through this hole.
And will not.
Yeah. This is her out, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't even mind just like.
Holly got really fortunate on her peel.
They just
threw it well.
Yeah.
And she ended up taking her back yellow one into the rings and lining them all up. It worked out really well.
Yeah, honestly, we go to it, it's okay. I don't think we want to go tight. Like, I think we want it in. Yeah. It looks like it ran nice on Ali's.
It did. Yours ran nice here.
Yeah.
Still got high 14.
Yep. Okay.
Not quite
beside
frozen.
that one is ideal.
Beside the
like
top yellow?
Even with the top one's ideal.
So that's kind of bite the 8?
Yeah, but tolerance is to it.
Okay.
We don't want to guard.
No.
Yeah. Ran nice for Ali.
Yeah, that regular.
Yeah,
nice
yeah, same as what I've been throwing, I think. High 14.
Yeah.
You look at that situation right there. It's a wild card guard, and then there are 3 wild card stones in the house. And you said earlier that, Northern Ontario has to really go all out. Is that the result of going all out?
It is. That's exactly what happens. And sometimes it works, and sometimes, with execution and the other team not cooperating, it doesn't. And that's what's happened this end. It's going to be tough for them at some point here to score.
Okay. That's good. Good spot. Great throw, Sarah. Okay. Good throw.
I think you just try to double those 2 and sit there if it touches the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get a couple of these going, you might get something behind the tee line that you can use, and you have a guard up there, albeit not yours, but anything is good at this point.
Kendra Lilly.
Nice.
Rattles them all. And we'll get rid of 2, and it's going to come back.
Very nice.
It looks a lot better. It does for Northern Ontario.
Well, and important to keep your shooter. It keeps wild card busy. They're going to have to do something with it rather than an offensive shot and playing a guard or something. So well done.
What kind of weight do you like? Control?
And you can see a lot more of the forefoot now.
Yeah, it's pretty straight. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Weight's good. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Just easy control. Clean. Yep. Hold it there. Yep. Hard.
Oh, now it's curling.
Whoa.
Sorry, Sorry.
And underneath the guard.
As soon as I called.
Yeah.
So that's the weight that you get.
That you can get a little
maybe
finish.
an inch of curl.
Yeah.
As soon as I called it curled. I should have.
Back 4.
Just looking at the hit and roll, the other option you have here is just play the out turn, come around top 4. You always have access to that back yellow one. You have to, at this point with the score, take a little bit of risk, and this might be worth it. If you don't hit and roll, it just goes away.
Yep. Yes.
It's close. Gotta go a little.
Yes, you gotta go to the line.
Hard line.
Hard line. Really hard line. Hard.
We're light too.
Yeah, looks really light. Okay.
Not are they?
Okay, sorry. I'm doing it too.
Do you like that? That or want to go in?
Well, it
That was
shows
my
it's.
first thought, just because she can probably chase anything.
You need
on
help
this
all the way
side,
up the
right?
line.
Like.
And, you started
Yeah,
Sarah
even top
Potts
edge
at
on edge
82
isn't
at lead,
terrible,
and then
right?
Sipple
Yeah,
is
they
a
do
70.
have the
Lily
free.
69 as they get
I
a little
wouldn't
worse,
mind,
and
just
McCarville
leaving,
at
like,
58.
Yeah.
And then you need the other team to cooperate a little
No,
bit as
and
well.
I understand that, but
I thought I
each
was
shot
pretty
is
aggressive.
to help the other one, set them up.
Yeah.
right?
Speed feels nice still. Okay.
No, it's the old no shots after misses, so you really have to bear down when your teammate in front of you misses and see if you can make the next one. And
ideal? Like
that hasn't been working for them today.
Center. Okay. Like full 4. Okay. So they can't double. Like we do want to get a tuck apiece. Okay. But if we can make the freeze harder.
Yeah.
If it's like hanging, we just leave it like little light so that they can't make a double and roll.
Okay. Yeah, nice speed here.
Little light. More than I wanted.
Close.
5.
5.
Room right now.
Okay. 4, 5.
Still running.
No, we're there. 5.
5.
Just in time.
5 straight.
Gotta go. 5. 4.
Don't need to finish.
Hold the line. Hold the line. Just a 4 here, guys.
Just a 4.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Top it off.
Little tick.
Good spot.
Oh my God. Oh, I just went to the wrong side at the start.
That's okay. And then you can't fix it.
Yeah, that was just way too early to do that.
Sorry. No, I think it's going to end up there.
Yeah, Joe, she's apologizing because she started to try to get it to curl, and on that spot, it will go.
You know, we were talking earlier today, Cheryl, about how quickly time has passed. It was the year 2000 when Sandra Schmerler passed away, and so many of the curlers here, they would have been children, young women, and they remember her and the inspiration that she was.
I remember Sandra Schmerler in the trials final, and I remember where I was exactly watching her final shots and watching that game. And she's always been a role model for me growing up. I always looked up to her and how she was so amazing. And I just think what an awesome, charity that this is. That's continuously going on every single Sunday of the Scotties, and what a great thing to donate to. It's just something that I think everyone should be proud to donate.
Nice shot, Krista.
And we hope you will. And those of you who have, thank you. Sincerely.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at the total now, over $350,000, and the phones are being manned in Regina. We thank all the volunteers there for doing that, and
Chap off is not
we
good.
hope that you will contribute to the Schmerler Foundation in support of neonatal care across the country.
I love the same here.
The generosity always amazes, and what a legacy she's left. Sandra, and it's so great to see her daughters now part of that as well.
I agree.
Okay, same weight.
Yeah, Jenna and Sarah.
Special.
Little line.
5.
Line's good. You're out there.
I think we can go on this.
Line straight.
5, 6.
6 is too deep.
Out there, eh?
Clean it. Garrett. Gotta curl a bit. Garrett.
We're close. Gotta go, Sarah. Whoa, no. If we
don't.
Overcook it.
It didn't curl quite as hard as they thought.
And it'll land beside it, just almost.
Just 3 in a row, got straighter, eh? Yeah. Or it
That's
wider, it
interesting.
ran better. Like the line was okay. We took ice to like.
tried to be easy early. Sorry.
I thought she had some pretty solid rotation on that one as well. That might have held it out there a bit.
Does that not also come into play if you're the brushers, aren't you? I know you're thinking about weight and you're listening for line calls, but do you not have to look at the rotation and even take that into account?
Oh, you do, and you'll see a lot of times the brushers will call down to the line caller, we've got a spinner, or we've got a lot of rotation, just to give them a heads up that this
And
rock
my
might
first
track.
one, we took like that much more, but I ticked that rock.
Yeah. Just a little more.
So final stone.
Easy. Got it here.
Just get to the inside of nose and tap it back. Oh boy, here again, it's all about opportunities. You have an opportunity here. Sippola and Potts.
One? Well, it would have got there.
Yeah.
Like, look. Yeah.
And doesn't have it today. Not the feel, huh?
Sorry.
So
I'm
settles
just
for
in the
just
way.
the single again. Those unforced errors, a problem.
I would say it's an extremely tough field, and every single game is going to be tough, and we know that they're going to come out guns blazing against us, and we're going to have to do the same.
For sure, every time you're going to a Scotties is a big opportunity, you know, so we're just so excited to be here. I think this year we came prepared, and we know every game is going to be a big game, and you have to play 10 ends against every team.
And that is our feature when we join you tonight. Two teams that are off to perfect starts. Two-time defending champions, Kerry Anderson, Team Canada, against Quebec and Laurie Saint-Georges at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Team Wildcard. Team Homan will have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 8.
Top 4.
I just thought I babied it a little bit.
Nothing left to chance. Huh?
I think you have a bit of room here.
No, they make sure they communicate everything that happens out there. And I think really even more so important with Emma at the tee, trying to give her as much information.
Yeah,
Rachel might see that more instinctively or more often, and Emma may not, so it doesn't hurt to tell her.
Good shot, Ash.
Nice.
Really nice. Very nice. Start peeling.
Yeah.
Do you like this way?
Yep.
It falls on its own here.
This will run real straight for you.
All right, Kathy, New Brunswick against Nunavut.
And that stone is obviously a shot that she's hitting. On the other side, it's a bit of a mystery. Andrea Crawford was trying to corner freeze it. They can't decide who shot. Andrea thinks it's her, so she went to the other side of the house. Nunavut's elected to hit because they're not sure, and it could be them. I expect that they will call for a measure.
Yeah, for sure. I say it's 1, for sure.
Oh, way to go on the limb.
Sorry, no, I asked for a measure.
Don't want to ruin my perfect day. And we'll update you as soon as we know.
Easy. Whoa. Not too much more.
Shot,
Good.
Ash.
Nice.
Really nice.
Holy, how many shots have we made this end?
Nice shot.
Look, a little more positive.
Clean it. A little more outward.
Easy, easy. A little straighter with it, man.
Good.
Still running the same.
Even heard Joanne right there. She said that looked a little bit more positive, trying to start to read Allie's release too, which helps the brushers. Do they need to jump on it, or was she soft on it? And that takes a little bit of time.
So when you have distinctive releases, as all of the Homan team do you as the Homan team adjust to Allie Flaxey? Or do you want Allie Flaxey in a very short period of time to throw it more like you do?
I don't think you want either. I think you just want Allie to throw like Allie does, because you don't want her to start trying to tweak her release and you ice for it.
Very nice, Kendra.
I think that's really was the reasoning behind not bringing in a skip who would have to figure out all these releases. Emma just really has to figure out Allie and how Allie throws. Just throw it consistently and she'll pick it up.
Yep. Hard. Hard, Joe. Clean. Very sweet. Good.
Good sweeping.
Wonderful game.
Is it ever?
That's more, right? Yeah. A little bit
Little
deeper.
deeper.
Like halfway.
It might be a little tighter line.
Don't want to.
Little tighter line.
Ashes all day.
Still a bit deeper.
Coming down.
I think we just got
much.
No, we just have to
It's
let it
really
stop,
dying.
I think. Just let it stop. It's going to overthrow a bit. It's over.
It made me nervous.
Sit. Good.
Great. Still all right.
going to kill the tighter one now.
Oh, okay. That's good. I think if we do a lot, it just makes it easier. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
In turn now? Yeah. I guess you could go out, and if it comes up, you get both. Okay. Yeah. Yep. 3/4. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. You have to be scared on the inside to make that. Nice throw.
It's good, Sarah.
Good speed.
Well, yeah, I liked it.
It's like tempting, but I'm like, if we peel the tight one, then she easily can hit.
Yeah, no.
It's not easy right now.
She ever makes something
The way it curls, you don't
warp
even
at the
need
end.
yeah.
Super
Right?
cute to the
No.
girl.
Oh, no. But you have to, gotta be over
Like we're just.
She's probably just shooting back 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Curl.
Speed
is
still just
like a little bit much. Think it looks a bit too much? Is that what
No,
you're saying? No. Oh.
no. Like this is gonna curl.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just- Speed's just as quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know the side will curl.
Back 12, back 8.
Yep, go for line. Hold it out there for line. Yep.
Really
hard.
depends on the weight.
Whoa! Whoa!
Krista McCarville.
Yes! Yes! That's low. Yes! Through.
Here comes the guard.
Hard!
Here it comes in a hurry. You know, there was that moment they paused. There was that moment.
Yep, and it just goes. The weight was perfect, Vic.
Sorry, Krista.
It's okay.
Timeout being called by a wild card. And we have our first final. And the #1 wild card team, Fleury, with Selena Nigovan. Skipping wins 9-1. Now 2-1. And after that measure, I was right. It was just 1.
Jeez.
You did not.
Oh.
I like this, and then at least I had a touch.
But in that game with Prince Edward Island, they curled only 63%. Megan Hughes 59, Marie Christensen 58, Suzanne Burke 58.
It really was a challenge with draw weight for Suzanne. So good most of the time, and just couldn't find it today.
Me too. Yeah, speed seems good still.
Okay, which
Even if we leave her a hit and roll under.
6 or 5?
I'll take the 6 just so we don't
6
overcurl.
for this one?
6, yeah.
Yeah. Even if we leave her a hit and roll under, you'll have your draw weight for your last.
Yeah. So
I think comparable to this way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
okay, so similar to my
the-
second one.
Yeah, comparable to the wide stuff.
Okay. 15-ish.
This team doesn't talk a lot of numbers. It's more feel. It's comparable to this side. And I think the difference in the sides is one curls a little bit more than the other, so you throw a little extra on the curly side.
7, 8. Make sure we're there.
Mine's great.
I think we're there. 7, 8.
Easy.
Wide only. 9. We're there. 8. We're tapping.
10.
On its own then. Joe, if anything.
Are we on it? We're like back 12 here.
Quarter off.
Yeah, it's just got to curl and die. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good job. No, you're right.
Tried to sweep it.
I think I like in my head was like, can't be right.
Saskatchewan and Penny Barker out of Moose Jaw cracks a 3
Where was it? Here?
That's
to lead Sarah Hill,
yeah.
Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's.
Okay. Same thing. Yeah, your weight was perfect. Same weight.
Yeah, it's nice to get a second chance
weight
at this
was
for
great.
Krista. Same weight. I think she's, and Kendra apologized on the last one. She said, just my bad on the line call. As Vic pointed out, she got off for just a second and it went. So probably stay on it and then bring the brushers off at the end.
Or less.
Same weight.
Really close. Close. Whoa.
Little less.
Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Want to go a bit for weight?
Yep, go.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Go, go, go.
Hard, Kendra. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot. Wait.
Oh. Well, we're lying one.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I wish we were lying two, though.
Oh, I know.
And
It's just because it hit 2 rocks, you know, like.
the overall
I didn't
number
realize
for
I had
Krista
that.
McCarville, there
Or
it
do you
is,
think
57%.
Like, will it drag fast or is it dead nutting?
Yeah.
I'm fine with the same thing. Just
I think
work
it
looking
drags.
at.
I'll see what it looks like from the hack. If same ice for the draw for playing it, but
Take
if
a
we're gonna
look.
play this, I think there.
Okay.
But I'll let
Take a look.
Yeah.
You guys talk.
I think it does
You have a
drag
thick
back
half.
that
Thick
shot
half?
stone.
It's just a question if it just stuffs in the back and it's just for one anyways.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think? Do you think it stuffs back there? Probably.
It's just like it's a lot of drag if I'm hitting half, so
Yeah.
it might drag off.
Okay.
What do you like?
I like whatever you're seeing. You have your draw weight.
I don't mind trying this.
Okay. I like it if you like it.
Let's play it.
Do you want to go back? Do you want to go down there?
No, I gave her the ice for
Okay.
it.
Like center line?
You
Yeah.
just want to peel?
Yeah.
I think this will run.
Keep it. I should curl.
Okay. And you're hitting half? Like
Yeah.
as much as you can see?
Third.
Yep. Okay. You got it, Em.
Quickly. Go, 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 she said. Stay with it all the way. Look at this. Wilkes now. Courtney now, staying with it as it walks the line and then crashes up front.
One red.
One.
And one it is. One red, one for McCarville, one for Northern Ontario. Krista McCarville gets one back on the steal of one. That's her first stolen point of the game. Wild card, Team Homan. They've stolen 4 points. 7-5. And it is wild card and Homan with last rock. Playing the Yellowstones here in 9 on Sandra Schmerler Day at the Scotties. And there is the number to call. As we talked about earlier today, some 87 hospitals have received funding for equipment.
This is the one. Okay. Maybe throw just a couple
care.
feet more weight. Throw it the same. Okay.
And if it's
a further over.
a smaller facility,
Same release.
it just provides that extra level of care if your child is in trouble before you say maybe airlifted or transported to a larger center. You get that help immediately, and that could mean the difference between life and death. So that's where a lot of the funding goes, to smaller centers to provide that immediate care. Sandra Schmerler Foundation.
Okay. Okay. Great weight, Joe.
I think we. Oh, okay.
Okay. Should be real fast here, right?
Like that, or we could throw one more up there.
Yeah, either or.
Yeah.
I
High.
think another guard is,
Okay.
it's pretty early to go in.
Try to hold on. Okay, so high as we can up there.
Yeah.
Line's good.
We really need it to slow down. It's okay. Well,
So this is where I get a little,
die. It's so quick here.
I have to admit, confused. Northern Ontario, to my mind, obviously is down by a couple, and you'd like to hold them to one. Team Wildcard. So Wildcard is sitting there, shot rock at the back edge of the 4. Why wouldn't you do everything possible just to hold them to that
the
one?
peel's also
Like,
fine.
block everything off you could.
Because you really have to steal effectively. Like, I
Okay.
think that's what you're hoping to do. And honestly, by throwing the center line guards, that's what the option will give you. You'll either hold them to one or you'll steal. So as much as you can put up front gives you that chance.
All right.
2/3.
So the mindset is steal, not just hold.
Yeah, and a lot of times it comes about because you're trying to hold and you get a steal out of it. So guards can only help Northern Ontario right now.
Yeah, just peel the back one out, eh? Okay.
Boy. Yeah, well, that's an oh boy.
Yeah.
Now, how much of that do you think is...
Sorry, I should have stood up.
How much do you think is that Emma Miskew putting the brush down for a different kind of release?
It could be a little bit of it, but Ali just said, sorry, I should have stood up. I think she didn't really take a look at where the ice was on that and didn't throw for that ice, and she's kind of blaming herself on it. I think by now Emma's got a pretty good, Ali's a pretty consistent thrower, and I think by now Emma's got a good read on her release. So it can be operator error.
Same thing. Yeah. You know how to run. You got it, Ali.
And just try and make a bunch of these guards go away. Get a couple out of there.
Great shot.
Great shot, Ali.
Guard. Yeah. Guard the rock. Guard in the top 12.
Yeah.
I think I like coming this way.
Okay. So probably not that same, or do you think close? That same
I think it's
speed?
pretty close because halfway we don't have to be tight.
No. Wait's good.
Another high one, and it keeps wild card busy peeling these guards off, and then you hope you get a chance if you're Krista on your last, kind of loop one around and
Gotta get it deeper. Gotta go really hard.
potentially get a stolen
Keep
point out of it.
Keep going. You gotta keep going. A little more.
Okay, that's good.
And the peels aren't as easy because you've got that yellow, you've got a couple reds that they could catch on.
Good shot.
See Emma eyeing up those
like the end?
reds. She's going
I
to
think
try
so.
and open
You know
one
what?
side up for
Pretty
herself.
straight.
If she can.
Well,
It's just so straight.
good.
Well, if you picked up your choose to include donut, today is the last day that you'll be able to get them at your local Tim Hortons, with 100% of the proceeds from sales going to support local Special Olympics community and the more than 41,000 athletes with an intellectual disability right across the country. And you can order them in restaurant, drive-through, or on the Tim Hortons mobile app. And every donut sold will support the reopening of Special Olympics programs across the country. And then I'd like you to take a picture of yourself and put it on the social media at hashtag choose to include. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Nice shot. Really good.
That's what I was worried about. Because now we're high. That's why we needed it deeper.
Pretty chaseable, but
Straight peel for Sarah. I thought they might look at the back two reds because to Krista's point, the guard's really high.
good.
Man, sorry about my foot.
That's all right.
That's really done.
I think this is the time to switch gears, try and come around back 8 foot.
Probably there.
There's like I want to
Even
start
without
and then
Rachel
losing the
Homan.
rock, but it's so counterintuitive on appeal to
Yeah.
be like on no.
All 6 meetings.
Oh, for the double,
have
yeah.
been won by Team Homan.
Yeah.
Rachel, of course, is in Beijing.
Right, back 8.
Okay.
It's going to be a midweek start for mixed doubles.
Yeah, Wednesday. Didn't you say Wednesday
Yeah,
they
Wednesday,
start?
yeah, Wednesday.
In China?
Wednesday evening in Beijing, yeah.
Okay. Back 8.
Real
Line's
close.
nice. Room. Lots of room right now. Lots of room.
And I think we're okay
Lots
right now.
of room.
Sarah's.
Gotta go at some point.
All Sarah's.
Yep, gotta go
All
at Sarah.
Sarah's.
That's why I'm trying to wait.
If you can.
I know.
Go hard, Sarah, if you can.
Gotta be back.
Yep.
Yeah, back.
No, you're fine. Go, 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 go.
We're back 8.
Whoa. That's good. Whoa.
Really nice.
Oh, how nice is that?
And back they go.
Really nice.
Warped at the end.
Good. Crazy.
Desperate to stay in the game, steal something.
Nice
Shot
shot.
sideways, eh?
I know.
Holy.
I think I like the end.
I don't know if I give you different eyes.
I know. I
Try and
haven't
make
seen
this
any of the
double.
offline. Yeah, actually, out of turn. I haven't seen it. Like if it goes once it starts.
Like this isn't bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to make that double.
Yeah. How much is it?
7/8.
Okay.
Or nose.
Okay.
If I just take that top one, I'll make that double. And
Okay.
then
That works too.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think it'll run?
Yeah, really either double would work.
If I keep it here, it's still going to come up a hair, but
I agree.
just a little with my own two.
Okay, you got it.
We've watched them so long. They just never miss that routine, do they? Even with Rachel not throwing the last stone. That last question, usually from Joanne Courtney. How do you think it's going to run?
It's the pre-shot routine for the brushers too.
Oh, and then drives it by.
Close. Yeah, we think so.
All right, back to New Brunswick, trying to win 3 straight as they play Nunavut, Kathy.
Well, Bridget McPhail on her final stone drew around, but it is too deep. Andrea has tapped her red stone, feeling that she is shot. So this appears to be a draw for 2, needs 4
No
foot.
bounce. No bounce. Full 4. Yeah, you gotta go for line. Line's good. Line's good. Line. Line's good. You gotta go for line. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard for weight. Go, girls. Hard. Hard.
Boy, the weight sure came off that.
And it is just the one red. 6-3.
It's hard to tell.
Right now.
You gotta let it die. Can you freeze? We're back more than that. We're just trying to let it die. It's really trying.
Close.
Sarah, you gotta
Freeze
tuck a
it
piece.
on the nose.
Yep.
Plan B.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's. I just had to leave it.
Actually had the exact same.
Look, you had
That was a little
She
in
wanted
between,
that
yeah.
top 8 just kind of tucked around that red, just a little heavy on the weight.
That's the trick.
Gives Emma the chance for a draw for the single. But you see how that end worked out, Vic. They threw those center guards and kept Team Homan busy and had a chance at the end to
What'd you say, Joe? Is this
make Emma
should
look
we
at a
just-
real
can we
tough
take
one.
A bit more ice to not go to side 4 foot, or
Yeah.
Just slid on her.
Just maybe across the
yeah.
smudge a bit more.
Speed still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just need full 4.
So same weight I've been throwing?
Yeah,
that'll
okay.
be good. So this one would just be a little too much?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were brooms off and that died a bit.
Yeah.
Final stone.
Yeah.
Light. Yeah, you can go.
Weight's close. Line's good.
Hitting one for sure.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Back edge of the 4 foot.
Really running.
We're
Gotta
close.
go.
Go for weight.
Okay. We're close. 5, 6. 6.
Yep.
We're there. Yep. Hard.
Curling now.
Archer.
Look at these two go. Wilkes, Courtney.
Real nice,
Great weight,
Wonderful draw to the tee line, edge of the button for a single.
Great,
sweet. 15 on the button.
To increase their lead to 3, up 8-5. McCarville, Northern Ontario, last rock coming home.
And I basically split center line.
Before we go to break, let's update Newfoundland and Labrador against Saskatchewan.
It is Newfoundland Labrador lying shot stone. On her final stone, Penny Barker guarded, and it is that guard that Sarah's now trying to run back to make that double to get rid of the yellow stone and count 2.
Whoa, 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 yes,
Tap it back, bang, go away. Oh, goodness.
That's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice indeed for 2 to get within 1, but it's Saskatchewan will have that all-important last rock in 10. Welcome back on this Sunday afternoon. The Scotties here in Thunder Bay, and we're trying to be a little too perfect.
I wanted to sweep it the whole way, but I didn't think it was
Sarah Potts will hog her second stone.
Even if you kind of
As Northern Ontario does have the hammer coming home, but down by 3 to Team Wildcard. Team Homan.
like the out.
Yeah, that ran nice for my ticks, right?
Yeah, it's gonna run pretty straight in the middle here.
Like I was.
Like just tee, no deeper. Okay, light's okay.
Okay, you got it. I'll leave the room here. Just tee. Nice speed.
So, 14.5-ish?
Yeah. 8, 6.
Whoa then, whoa, Joe.
7, 8.
7, 8. Whoa.
Falling.
Looks like a lot.
Yeah, we're 9.
Hard,
9,
Sarah.
10. Hard.
Hard, Sarah.
Hard. Are we on it?
Yeah.
You're close.
What do you want me to do with this? Just leave it.
We choke it?
No, it's just going deep.
Shoot. So fast
Okay.
there.
Oh, that made the
Sorry,
sticker worse for sure.
Well, it's interesting. They said, right, it's so fast.
Yeah.
And then Sarah Potts was terribly surprised that she hogged her stone because she went on this ice. It's moving so quickly.
Yeah, and I think what happened with Sarah's is she got to the slide path, whereas that one didn't quite get there, and that can be all the difference. Most certainly late in the game.
Gotta go
And
about here.
you're trying again, to your point, they're trying to be so perfect to throw it high.
Right here. You can get it over a bit. That's good. Whoa. Good shot.
Good shot, Ash.
2 corner guards.
I think.
Yeah, no, you're right. This one's more of the nuance.
Yeah. Because
curling here.
We open up coming around the stagger. It's okay, Joe.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Listen, I feel for her.
Fast here, right? Yeah.
'Cause you know, when she's usually playing with Jacqueline Harrison, they're opponents. But now she's on a team that's won championships, and almost doesn't even have to be a new player. You're just disappointed because you're letting your teammates down.
Yeah, I mean, you're a competitor out there, and you want to make the shots for the team, and you want to prove that she was the right person to ask too, which she is. Just, I think it is a little bit of the icing and maybe tendencies, and maybe she's trying just to throw it a little bit different too.
Still gonna come up, eh?
It's kind of what skips start to learn about players too, is, you know, maybe in this spot, in a big shot, tighten the ice a little bit, because the tendency is to kind of put it back. You figure those things out over years of playing with players.
Clean.
Not usually in a couple games.
Yep.
Hard. You're good.
Yeah, you learn who should be throwing and who should be carrying the broom bag.
You do.
Vic, the bag.
Grab the bag.
Grab the bag, Vic.
And bring the water.
Yes.
Oh, and I'd love one of those donuts.
They do look good ones.
Oh, they do.
Don't expect him to pay.
Hard line.
Yeah, there is that problem,
Hard
right?
line.
That falls to you and I.
Line's good.
Hard line.
We could go there too.
Line's good. Lots of room.
Line only.
Low line. Ashley, it's your rock.
Russ is in here, and now I've become the one with a...
The short arms.
Okay, and I have to.
Hard.
Russ, where's your wall? Oh, gee, I forgot it at the hotel.
It's amazing how often he can forget his
Yeah,
wallet.
yeah,
Shot,
yeah.
Kendra.
Chain it to
Even
him
if
like
they come
mitts.
around
You like
and click
this?
on her first, it'll be grouped.
Yep.
Do you guys like this?
Hope you're feeling better, Russ, and we'll see you
However, you want
soon.
to come the same way. I don't mind the out. Okay. So ideal is
normal.
roll in. Yeah. Okay. Even if you nudge this, it's good. Okay. Up normal? Yeah. Okay.
Should be able to back this up.
Yeah. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Let it come up. Clean. Clean. Good. Great shot, Sarah. Good shot.
Nice. It's really good.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Sweep. Really nice.
Fold my first.
Some are manageable
If you hit it.
Wonder if we
Hit
could
and
try
roll
to get to
under.
here.
Looks like it goes close.
Because
to
Sarah's having just an
Maybe
outstanding
start
game, and what a good call by Emma.
You almost have to try to make a double and stick somewhere, and
Yeah.
then when she hits it, you go.
Yeah, she's the only player in the 90s at 92%.
Right on the
I think we kind of.
Great shot. Oh, pistol.
It's just like very.
That raise
Well,
good enough that then she
We
has
try to
blast
hit and
it
flop
get
this.
rid
This
of
is going to jam into here. Get the one going.
Do you want to call a time?
Try to sit on here.
Do you want to call a time?
Sure. Time out.
Like if we made the free.
That's why that roll was so great by Sarah, because the double isn't there anymore. It jams. And they called it.
You have to be pretty perfect.
Like if we hit and flop
I think that goes under
So
that.
this is going to jam onto here. So your shooter, if we rolled your shooter here, 'cause then it'd
So
be
is
front-
that yellow
this should-
one, if they hit that yellow one, is it killing our red?
No, I think it's going under it. We have
Pretty
to hit here,
close.
right?
Catching
Real
the back
close.
third of it anyway,
I think you
right?
might touch it, but I don't think you're gonna.
Yeah, really?
Wow.
Because if it's not,
maybe.
an option's to go back 8 around everything on the out turn.
Like around here.
Back there.
Yeah.
And
But then,
But
like
these
on my
don't
next
triple.
couple, I'm gonna be blasting then, right? I'm gonna
What's
be,
that?
on my next one, I have to be blasting something out of there.
Well, what are they going to do if you
They're
go
gonna
back
follow.
there?
They're gonna follow us, aren't they?
Well, if they follow us, that's great. You
But
want
there's no
that.
triple. We need to
They're,
make
they're
that
not
count.
eliminating anything.
But
What?
there's no triple here.
Well, we'd have a shot later to do that. So the out turn draw around is you. Can you get to the back 8 around?
I can get back here, yeah.
Yeah.
She can get back here for sure.
And the only other shot is to tap the 4 inches and sit as much
Like
as
this,
you can.
hit and roll this.
Yeah.
And try to.
What's
make-
that?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Like this.
No,
Yeah.
just as much of it as you can see at
Yeah.
touch.
yeah, I don't. I don't get.
That's the only other
What do
option.
you like,
I see.
Kendra? I don't know if I like this very much.
I
don't
If
love
anything,
leaving
I
all
like
those.
going around that. Like,
Rick was worried
I
about
don't
that
love
top
leaving all
one
these. I just
No,
feel
I don't love
going into
leaving
the
these.
side of the
this?
red, and I think it does.
So do you think if I
At least
throw
off the back of it.
a lot of weight hitting it, I mean,
I think it goes under.
you think
Yeah,
it goes
but your
under?
shooter-
Hitting
your
it here,
shooter's
Sarah?
gone.
Well, that's the thing. My shooter, I need to hit
I
it
think
here.
you have to hit it so thin, and I don't know if your shooter sticks.
I know that's the thing. I could hit it here and go under.
So then I don't mind the tap on the.
Okay, I'm just gonna go get.
But then you
Okay,
lose
yeah.
your shooter is the issue.
Yeah, I'm thinking this too. I kind of like that. So let's say T-line weight.
Like T-line weight, T-line.
Yeah, the problem with those two
T-line
you're
weight?
looking at is to hit it thin enough
Yeah,
to
we
go
just wanna
under,
bump it
you
a foot.
lose your
Like
shooter,
T-line?
which you can't afford to do.
T-line.
So I like this call.
Still nice speed.
Try and tap and roll on front
I think so, yeah.
of that yellow.
Kendra Lilly, and everything's been decided.
I added.
Yep.
I wanted to go.
Room.
Gotta go.
Room. We're not on it.
Take a look.
Ash.
We gotta go to move
Ash,
it.
you gotta go, Ash. Hard, Ash. You really gotta go.
Not moving it
Yeah.
far.
Whoa, Sarah. Sarah, hard. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, hard.
I'm wondering. Sorry, good sweep, guys.
Is it mine or my shot? Did you shoot two?
Yeah, I shot my come around.
So the last one, I had center line. I think I had tight ice. Like I think we can take there.
Yeah,
it's coming up quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, we've seen the spot curl. You might even get that
more
yellow
ice here.
to the right of the
I can
broom
make
into
them
the
go
side of the red even.
I pulled the broom out a little.
Do you want to shake? Good game, guys.
There you go.
Good game.
Good game, thank you.
New Brunswick picks up the win 6-3 over Nunavut. And for Andrea Crawford, out of the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton,
First, it goes right into the
that's
red,
3
so
straight wins.
better be on
A
the wide
first
side.
for her. Never has won 3 in a row out of the gate. Starting a Scotties had 1-2. She did that in her first appearance in 2006. Now, first time ever, wins her first 3 to start. The Scotties tournament of
Crosshair. It's a great start.
Yep. 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 Hard.
Oh. Okay. Good shot. All right.
I'm surprised.
Or not.
Yeah. Thought it would.
Yeah, I think they were surprised that it didn't hit that red on the right, but I think you had to hit the red first.
As we go over and drop in on Saskatchewan, Newfoundland, and Labrador.
Well, the final stone coming up for Penny Barker. That shot stone has just been thrown by Sarah Hill. It is shot, and so she needs to bite the 8-foot to not go to the extra.
Let's make it.
Saskatchewan, the team from the Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center. Both teams looking to win their first.
Line's nice. Running right
Barker
now.
and Saskatchewan lost to a wild card team Tracy
Sliding nice.
Fleury, and
I think stay with it.
Sarah Hill
Starting
lost
go
to
now, but still
wild
going
card
nice.
Homan.
Stay with it. Take a look. Take a look, girls. 15. Yep. Keep her going. Get the 8-foot.
Just 42% on her draws, but 100% with the one she needed most. So it's a win for Saskatchewan.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Final 8-6.
How to be.
And so evening their record at 1-1 Saskatchewan. And winless in 2 are Newfoundland and Labrador.
It went right over it at the hog line, like right. Should kind of run a little straighter out here.
Okay, I agree.
I'll still keep
Krista was trying to hit that combo a little bit thicker, so she just rolled over behind that corner, but it hit it a bit thin and kind of spread these out and gives Emma a wide open hit. Make one go away.
Yep.
Right away. Barely had her finger off the handle. Wilkes. Courtney staying on it. Oh, goodness. And rolling underneath. And that is it, as they will run Northern Ontario out of stones. And so now yet to beat them in their meetings, even with Rachel Homan not on the team. Emma Miscue and Team Wildcard pick up the win, make the final 8-5, and hands McCarville their first loss.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, just a reminder that the phones will remain open while we're away for a couple of hours. Thanks to the volunteers in Regina for answering the phones on this Sandra Schmerler Day. We hope that you'll make the call and make a donation to the foundation in her legacy in support of neonatal care across Canada. So now it's time to dissect the loss, the first for Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville, as they drop an 8-5 game to Team Wildcard and Rachel Homan. And yeah, it was big steal of 3 and 4. In fact, 4 points stolen of the 8-4 Team Homan. And then McCarville really had it set up for a possible 3, but got only 1. Could have been the difference. And then Kendra Lilly, the team talked about needing everybody to play well. They just didn't. And Sarah Wilkes with an outstanding 93%. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons. It's the official coffee of Curling Canada. So look at this. Andrea Crawford out of Fredericton. Top of the table. The only undefeated team. First time ever. Andrea Crawford has won 3 straight to start a Scotties. And then we have 2 teams that are still looking for their first wins. Tonight we'll turn our attention to Pool B. And our featured game at 7 Eastern Time will be Carrie Anderson against Laurie St. George and Quebec. Both have won their first 2. This is the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship on Sandra Schmirler Day, the tradition of the opening Sunday. So till we talk with you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, thanks for joining us. And it's all here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.